Sometimes they got to hear it from their own. What I mean by that? First of all, let's get this clear. The Epstein shit been a distraction for damn near 7 years now. So a lot of y'all popping out thinking that the Epstein shit just happened or people just popped out about that shit been talked about since QAnon was blowing up. This prior to the 2020 election. This is prior to all that Trump and Biden and Robert Kennedy, all that extra shit. A lot of people were talking about what was going on with the Epstein shit. But then I told y'all, the Epstein files or the Epstein case or whether or not he committed suicide, all that stuff, that's to cover up what's going on with them. Because there has to be a fall guy. So you looking for, even on the list, remember there was a list that started coming out around 2018. There was a list that came out speaking about Beyonce, Jay-Z, all these celebrities, right? And a lot of people were running with even just that. But what you have to also understand is when you run with the celebrities, you want to know where you're not looking? You're not looking at your mayor. You're not looking at the sheriff. You're not looking at the rappers that run sex trafficking communities over in your neighborhood or rings popping off in your neighborhood. You're not looking at prostitution and what that actually is. Most of the time, prostitution is human trafficking. So you're looking at that. You're looking at Jay-Z and Beyonce and the rest of these people trying to see if those are the ones you're still looking at, trying to see whether or not they're going to be held accountable for something you don't even know nothing about, but you know about human trafficking taking place in your neighborhood and you don't say nothing. You know about people being ran through your neighborhood and you don't say anything. And this is how they get over and over and over and over. Remember, they popped out with a Balenciaga ad. And they tested the masses and said, we're going to see whether or not they're going to respond. If we put some children right here in this photo shoot being sexualized in front of the masses, we're going to see whether or not those people are going to respond and say, we ain't going for it. The same way y'all said y'all ain't going for Kanye West putting on the shirt that said White Lives Matter. So when Kanye put on that shirt, everybody was up in arms. Fists was in the air, niggas was popping out of nowhere. People doing podcasts and songs and spoken words. All of a sudden, BLM exists again. Even though 2 years went past since 2020 and niggas ain't said shit, then 2022 pop up. At the end of 2022, October, Kanye West put on the shirt White Lives Matter. Now all of a sudden BLM exists again. But only when it's time to attack Kanye. And then after that, what did you hear from BLM? Nothing. You ain't heard shit from BLM. Watch the games. Let me tell you why all this is happening. You ain't heard shit from BLM. We don't know where them three ladies is, them three witches that they put in front of y'all. We ain't really heard Tamika Mallory, none unless she running another political campaign. Had nothing to do with what she was saying in the beginning. All that stuff, they getting deals now. They doing Cadillac records. Literally, they're getting Cadillac commercials. You know what I mean? Don't have nothing to do with what they said they were coming out here for. And the rest of them people joining together and joining forces acting like they fighting for you. They're making content like everybody else. All them so-called black leaders is making content. All them Democrat and Republican people is making content. And they trying to make a living. They don't care nothing about whether or not people over here is protected and children. Now, you have some who actually do care and they do businesses and they work with children and all actuality, but they get stuff like happening to them, like Auntie Angie's house got burned down. Nobody said nothing about it. They hear her, they actually burnt down her facility. Angela Stanton. And she was talking about saving lives in the womb even. But when you start speaking about that, that opens up a whole another gateway to hell. Because people don't like that conversation. But these are supposed to be Christian people, so pay attention to what I'm telling you. So you have that shit popped out with Ye. Everybody was calling Ye crazy. Ye came out against specific groups of the people that he was talking about in the industry. Everybody was calling Ye crazy. But then you have to look at why they actually are calling these people crazy. It don't have nothing to do with the message. Let's stop playing that game. Y'all trying to act like y'all can separate the messenger from the message. You don't even have the intellectual capability to do so because you get too emotional. So let's not act like you care about the message. It has something to do with these people didn't pick the sports player you picked. That's all. If Nicki Minaj voted for Biden, y'all be riding her wave right now. If Nicki Minaj was standing up there with the nigga who couldn't barely talk and y'all said that nigga need to run the country. If she was up there being idiot, and she would have been idioted with the rest of those people, y'all would have said, hey, we need to support her, stand with her, the message is real. But because she popped out with Trump, a nigga that make way more sense than Biden, and I didn't even play your game. I just watched, I said, oh, that nigga making more shots. Look at Biden. That's not what we meant by the fade away. This nigga was literally faded away on stage. Everybody saw it, but nobody wanted to pay attention to it. They had a president who could not function. You don't even really think Biden was the president. That's the truth behind it. You never thought Biden was the president. Trump ain't stopped being the president since he started being the president. You ever notice that? That while Trump wasn't even at work, they said you fired. He kept showing up to work. Did you notice that? Did you notice that it's been since 2016, Trump that's been making all the noise politically. And they trying to stop Trump and been trying to stop Trump since 2016 and haven't succeeded for 10 years. Okay. They done tried to arrest this nigga every Thursday and he never went to jail. They put out one mugshot, had everybody tripping and said, we got him, but you didn't got him. And now you got people who are waking up saying, wait a minute, the Democrats is pushing all the satanic agenda. The Democrats is pushing the satanic agenda. Whoever threw that piece of paper, your mom's a hoe. Y'all remember that shit? You got to pay attention to what's really going on. They pushing all the satanic shit. So then Christians going to have to realize, wait a minute, we've been voting for a party that's 100% satanic. And they're doing it in the name of God. Go figure. So remember when they had them dragons reading to the children in the school? That's satanic. They were literally calling it Dragon Hour or Drag Hour for story time, for the children to be able to be read to by these beings who sit up there looking like big demons, looking like Baphomet and Pan and the rest of them. And they read it to the children. Now you tell me why the fuck the children need to be read to by demons dressed up like dragons. Then you don't understand what they say by drag. Drag is short for dragon. And the reason why they want to dress like the dragons is because they're paying homage to Tanin, which literally means the dragon in Hebrew, or the dragon in the book of Revelation chapter 12, the rebellious one who went against God. Okay, so then y'all trying to make all the excuses for what the Democrats is doing, and they snuck in and said, we care about melanin dominant people. They fooled you with Obama. We care about black people. And next thing you know, it's all about a whole different community of people that may have people in your community, but they use that, the black thing, to get to the rainbow thing. And then when they got to the rainbow thing, they used them people to get to the children thing. The people that was a part of the life didn't even know that that's where we were going with it. They like, yo, wait, what? I said, I told y'all. They don't care nothing about whether or not you L this, that, or they say their thing is trying to put the P in there. They want children. The dragon wants your child. Revelation chapter 12. The dragon was after the child. Nicki Minaj ain't crazy. You crazy. You crazy because you trying to say, I hear the message, but it's just the messenger. So you're telling me the message is children are being abducted, kidnapped in your country, trafficked under your feet. And the messenger is more irritating than the message. The messenger is more unsettling than the message that says children are in danger. Amber Alert is a facade. That don't ring a bell. That they have satellite technology that can see into your home. They have data analysis tech that can pick up on a drug transaction and turn it into an algorithmic read from miles away. And they send you a text message and say, they pick somebody kid up, go get them. They tell you the make, they tell you the model, they tell you what time, they tell you whether or not the child had Wendy's. And you supposed to get up out of your house to go find them, right? When they got all this technology, well, you think if one of the president's people got kidnapped, or if Obama's daughter would have got kidnapped, you think they would have sent you a text message, or they would have went to find her? They would have pulled it right up on the screen and went straight to shut the highways down, and when nobody would have got nowhere. No, that's to make you think they doing something, when in all actuality, them children going missing. The government know it's happening, and they letting it happen. Because they need product. And that gets sold on a dark web or the dark market. And don't get it misconstrued. Dark means you don't know about it. So what you think you know about the dark web, you don't know. Because I know a lot of y'all into cryptocurrency. And you don't know that you're participating in human trafficking trade on the market. You don't know that. You just trying to get your coin. But you don't know every time that shit rise and fall, somebody's child getting sold. And their children get sold for $30,000, $50,000, $100,000, $200,000. And you like, I'm participating in it. You're participating in human trafficking. That's how they get their currency. They use crypto. It's called crypto for a reason, because it's harder to stop that. The web that you calling dark don't even exist. There are so many different servers linked up to so many different mainframes that they've been trying to stop the dark web since the internet began. They have yet to stop it. And the internet done popped out since what, 1985? They have yet to be able to stop that. So now you trying to tell me you know what the dark web is. You have no idea what you're talking about. Amber Alert is not what you think it is. The dark web is definitely not what you think it is. You don't know what it is. Intellectual property is not what you think it is. These tracking devices called phones are not what you think they are. Them cameras they putting up in your is not what you think it is. If it's to keep your neighborhood safe, then why it's still dangerous? If it's to keep your neighborhood safe, then why is it still dangerous? Your children are being fed into their trafficking rings. And Nicki Minaj is saying they've been doing that. They've been grabbing the children. They've been grabbing the little girls. You have to go back and look at how many women went missing in 2019. It was enough for them for people to say, wait a minute, this is too many women. 60,000 women had gone missing in Atlanta. How is that possible? Then they pulled back a little bit. But the numbers was already out there, and they were all melanin-dominant women. You see what I'm saying? Participating in the trafficking. These people who be prostituting women, they participate in trafficking. You better check in with your peoples and see whether or not they still want to be in that life. Because most of the time they don't, and they getting trafficked. And trafficking don't look like on TV. Trafficking look like she good. She going to the store. You see her waving high and by. That nigga that's with her, they call her the daddy. Or they call him the daddy. It ain't what you think. The daddies is a name for people who are up there in the trafficking ring. They got hundreds of girls, sometimes thousands of girls that they running in and out, in and out, in and out. Remember when I addressed the Diddy situation, I said the Cassie shit is tragic. But they're trying to run away from the trafficking thing. They don't want to talk about the trafficking shit. They trying to just focus on the video where he beating on her. Now, that's a tragedy within itself. Now, can we also speak about the trafficking allegations? Because what is that? What is Cassie talking about? And why is he called P. Diddy or Puff Daddy? That's a business. Now, everybody going to try to play these games. But you didn't notice that when they first came for him, first he was saying, I ain't do none of this stuff, these are lies. Then the video came out. It wasn't until after the video came out did he come out and say, I messed up, I apologize. But first he was saying it was all lies. Okay, so that's what all them celebrity niggas gonna do. And if that video never came out, they probably would have never been able to hear him Diddy up. Look what I'm explaining to you. Because they wouldn't have been able to make it make sense. But you don't know who's going for these people. That's what I'm telling you. Watch and pay attention. Some stuff I can't talk about on the internet. Y'all know, those of y'all who come into that show tomorrow, I'll tell you more stuff. Some stuff I can't say. You'll be like, why you ain't speaking on this? Why you can't speak on that? Because first of all, you don't even know what that is. All right, let's get that clear. Second of all, I'm not going to speak on it because it'll be digital suicide to speak on some of this stuff, knowing that the masses, for one, they're not even ready. And for two, they'll just delete you. So some stuff I'm not going to be able to talk to you about out in the public. The truth is, all of this is being made to look like these people over here is the ops and these people are your friends. When in all actuality, you don't have no friends, but you got some people who want to secure something with their country and others who are trying to destroy it. And you just happen to be in that country. The people who with intelligence will understand who the fuck will be the enemy then. You don't got no friends, but you do have an enemy. And the enemy is the ones who are pushing for you to go against your religion. Christians, where y'all at? Muslims, where y'all at? We need you Muslim rappers to stand on business finally. Okay? If you're a Muslim rapper, we need you to stop pushing the satanic shit too. We just ain't got over that's where y'all at. But we gonna need you to help us also because y'all some of the most powerful ones. But why y'all still pushing that shit? Stop pushing the murder. Stop pushing the bullshit. Stop promoting prostitution. Stop promoting violence and chaos. If you suppose it's about Muslim, you're saying you're those who are of peace and security. Why y'all still pushing paranoia and drugs and all this other stuff that have nothing to do with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and al-Din? You understand? So Wal-Din. If that's what it's supposed to be, then go that direction. Focus on the Deen alone, or al-Din alone. But why are they not? Because they too wrapped up in the world. So if they too wrapped up in the world and the Christians too wrapped up in the world, these politicians who are Satanists can run as many programs as they want to, and you're going to literally sign over and say, I'm with that. Y'all sold your soul to Biden and them. Y'all sold y'all soul to Kamala and them. And a lot of people selling their soul to Trump and them, not even understanding what's going on. You sold your soul. It's meaning whatever they do, you just with it. You don't even know what it's about. You just with it. So we got another war taking place. I'm not going to be able to speak too much on it. But I did start speaking on it earlier last year before we got to this point where I told y'all there's a war on sovereignty. The word sovereign means something that's ruling over. Sovereign. Sovereign. Super. Reign. Super. Sober. Super means to be over a thing. Reign. Rule. Rule over. And people are losing that war. People think sovereignty means let me sign this piece of paper. That's not sovereignty. I know a lot of Moors and they're not sovereign. People think sovereignty means you're going to claim something. You can't claim sovereignty. Either you're alive or you're dead. All right. Either you surpassing others or you're not surpassing others. Either you ruling over the body or you're not ruling over the body. Go back and read the book of Romans, you Christian people. Go back and read your book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 12 and 13. And see what they were talking about when they were saying sin was going to be ruling over people's body. Go back and read your story so you'll figure out which group of people is pushing you in which direction. Because if they're promoting XYZ, where God made human beings a certain way, but they want to promote XYZ. Next thing you know, they go from promoting XYZ to promoting P. And you like, where the P came in at? They said, no, we just want to put them on the map. Remember that? Some of y'all not paying attention, so you ain't going to know what I'm talking about. We want to put them on the map. They're just minor. And look, you think you could talk about certain things, but you won't be able to talk about what you think you could talk about because they'll clip you. Why would they clip you, Faze? For the same reason they clip people in 2020 for speaking about the and everybody went out and talked about it. And I said, listen, be careful. A few things that they watching for right now. If you speak out against the right? If you speak out against the right? And if you speak about it, it's certain things you can't talk about or they coming. I know how to look at it and say, oh, they coming for this person, this person, this person. I hear Angela standing up. I say, listen, you talk about them people over there. You got to remember, all them people locked in up there. All them people locked in up there. And she like, okay, I got you, bro. I hear you. She kept doing it. They said, clip. Everybody like, what happened to freedom of speech? No. Freedom of speech operates in pockets within your time sphere. You see, there are some times when you're going to be able to get away with certain things because they ain't over there. So you can talk about certain things a certain way. But sometimes they right on your front porch looking like, say it. Say something, say what you want to say. Say it. I can't say what I want to tell y'all. Some of this stuff I can't because they'll clip. And then everything we be done built, I ain't going to be able to tell you nothing then. So all I can really tell you is just pay attention. Pay attention. Because if you have eyes to see, you'll be able to see. Everything ain't what it looked like. I see what it is. I see existence for how it always been. But if you can't see, you'll never know which state something is operating in when it's right in front of you. And when it's time for you to leave, you won't know when to leave. So you either going to fail the test or you're going to be a pro at the test. But don't get it misconstrued because there's people out there telling you that they're a pro at the test. And they were put there. Because how you gonna go against Homeland Security? They're setting people up to be placed on the terrorist watch list. And you think you just on the internet. You think you just showing up to some. You don't know that them folks that operate in a different state are operating in a different state? You go protesting them, they put you on a red list automatically, meaning you could get a at your house. And people are experiencing that as I'm talking to you. And then what happened? They put the video on the internet, say, hey, my name is such and such and such and such. Call my people. This and whatever. We can't do shit. People ain't doing shit but being entertained with your situation. But you want to join with these people who popped out of nowhere. No disrespect for people who think they doing stuff. But let me ask you a question. Where the fuck these niggas coming from? Think about it. First you say, oh, the Black Panthers is back. So you out there, Black Panther. They said, we're lions now. Roar. That's a whole different race of cats. When did you? That's a whole different race of cats. That's a whole different race of cats. Some people like, you said that already. Okay. No disrespect to people who think they doing something, just saying where them niggas coming from. Come get involved in our shit. When you came and got involved in our shit, you remember our shit over here? These people who've been lost at sea for a long ass time? Remember that? So now we coming and slip and sliding with y'all? No, here's my announcement to those who got ears to hear certain things. Here's my announcement to you. Don't go running your ass out there. You don't know what you're doing. Because the media will have you believing them people just random people dressing up. Nigga, that's Homeland Security. That's Homeland Security. Oh, they shot a man. I can't speak on certain things. Is what I'm telling you. We'd already entered into a territory. I got to back up out of it. I can't because you don't know what you're looking at. I know what I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, that's like running up on the FBI. But because you don't know where they positioned or where they're stated at or stationed, you thinking the media got the last say on who they are. They are literally a part of the federal government. Who is going to win that fight? You can't go against the feds and win. So they got people jumping out there thinking these are just random people in masks. They got random people in masks picking people up. No, they dress different. You don't really see them, but they existed for a while. You don't remember 21 Savage situation? Okay, who you think put him where? Okay. They've been around. They ain't just pop out because Trump is president. You see that? They pulled out with them because of the shit that was going on with the, all that. They said that, they've been pulled them out. All the TSA, everything was starting to be amped up around 2002. So now we in 2026, and they trying to make y'all think these are random people. So you approach it like a random situation, nigga. No. You need to know what's really going on, but I can't tell you all this on it right now. But I will tell you this. Be cautious of what you're saying because they watching everything right now. You're in a state of war, and there's a war on sovereignty, so they watching everything right now. They watching everything right now because they trying to see it. Listen, they trying to see. All y'all out here saying, I ain't know this. I'm a this. Be cautious because they go like, okay, we'll go visit them. We need to see some ID. I'm a such and such. You be done messed around and place yourself in a position of somebody who is committing treason for one, because you be done expatriated yourself and you don't have nowhere to go. So stop watching these YouTube videos thinking you know what's going on. If they hit you and say, we need to see that, let them see that and stop trying to play sovereign because they're going to try to use that to get them sovereigns too. I can't say too much. Let's get back to Nicki Minaj. Because all right, start jumping. Let's go back to Nicki Minaj. The Nicki Minaj thing has been on and on and on and on. She'll throw little hints, but because people don't like Trump and they see her with Trump, now they're going to ignore everything she's saying. Why you think I don't use common sense in public most of the time when it comes to politics? Because there's no common sense in politics. One more time. Some of y'all thought you had me. No, there is none. Why you think I don't use common sense in public when it comes to politics? There is none. There doesn't exist any grounds fertile for common sense to exist in any type of politics situation. Because when people choose that side, they're polarized. And all they're going to hear is, and you try to tell them something. Say, listen, this is going on. This is going on. This is going on. This is going on. They say, but didn't you vote for this person? Damn, nobody voted for anybody, but you ain't ready for that conversation. You really feel like y'all put Trump in office? You don't know what's going on. If you feel like Trump in office, how come when he wasn't in office, that nigga was still in office? If you the reason Trump is president, then why the fuck when he got fired, he was still at work? He never left the White House. You realize that? That nigga never went home. Him and Biden were sitting in the same chair. Move over, man. Move over. Not gonna do it. Y'all seen that shit. This nigga never went home. That nigga been the president since he been the president, and he was the president before he was the president because they knew he was gonna be the president. It was all lined up. You think they decide who gonna run for president as soon as the next nigga leave? This is they shit. They already know the game. The only glitch was Trump. I ain't gonna say too much, but the only glitch was Trump. You got to know the story. You got to know what Nikola Tesla role is in this. You got to know what John G. Trump role is in this. You got to know why Trump is rich than a motherfucking, why he became a part of the wealthy family communication conversation. You got to know all of that so you won't be confused. But I don't want to get too deep. All right. Nicki Minaj is telling people we can't allow for these people to tell us we can't worship God. Christians should be celebrating. Shouldn't have nothing to do with politics. Y'all placing Kamala Harris, who you ain't even heard from. Since they didn't let her play, she was sitting in line. Wait, can I play? Can I play? Can I play? They said no. She said, you know what I mean? She told y'all she was here because she cared. She didn't get the job. She didn't even want to come out and talk to y'all. She's like, fuck them people. And you ain't heard from her. But y'all place Kamala over God. Y'all place Biden over God. Y'all place Robert Kennedy over God. Let's be clear. Neither one of them need to be running no country. I don't know Kennedy. No disrespect to Kennedy. That nigga don't need to be running no country. He ain't functionable. The other lady, Kamala Harris, ain't functionable. And the nigga Biden ain't functionable. And I'm not telling you Trump is functionable. I think that he just so not functionable that he functionable. I think he just so not scripted that maybe he can write some shit. Because they got everybody playing this game of politics, and then Trump come out and just say what it is. They asking him shit about Epstein. Pay attention. They asking him over and over about Epstein the same way when they thought they had him on white supremacists. They kept asking him the same white supremacist conversation. When Epstein, white supremacist, Epstein. Excuse me. What the fuck is going on with our country? Not whether or not a nigga did some shit. What the fuck is happening with our country? The country we in. What's taking place there? Y'all ain't gonna never know whether or not the Epstein shit is a play or it's staged. You ain't gonna never know. But y'all so invested. Well, they released 3 million pages. I bet you ain't read 100 of them. Why you running your mouth about shit you don't know nothing about? Go read the 3 million pages, then come back and tell me something about it. Other than that, you just saying that because you heard somebody. Did you check? What PDF did you look at and say, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, see the number at the bottom say that's 3 million. Y'all just running your mouth. Nobody knows what's going on with the Epstein thing, but everybody got videos and TikTok pointing at the screen on the air. But none of y'all know what's going on. If you know what's going on, why you wait for the news to tell you? Why you ain't already tell people like I was telling people? Because you don't know how to read. If you can read, you can see that the music industry promotes human trafficking. Like I've been telling y'all. If you can read, these orders promote human trafficking. If you can read, the Grammys ain't the Grammys, it's the penny Grammys. Remember 2022 Grammys? Remember when all of them was wearing red? Sam Smith dressing up like the devil? Remember when Rihanna did, the Super Bowl performance, and she was dressed up in the red on the red pit? You can see all this stuff happening and say, wait a minute, I know what that is. But if you ain't been trained on the symbolism, you ain't gonna know what it is. Those who put up the sin, that's the goats. The sinners are the goats. They put it, go read your book. You ain't read it. Go read the book of Leviticus chapter 16. Verse 21, if you want to be specific, where they speak about Yom Kippur. But it tells you about the goat. All throughout the book, you'll see different references to the goat being the devil. And you telling me that that's just supposed to be somebody greatest of all time? Don't look like it now. Because Nicki Minaj is saying what I've been saying. Ain't she? Nicki Minaj is saying what that nigga Phase wants. It's like it's happening. Every time they turn around, anything they attempt to ignore that I'm telling people, it just pop up. There go Nicki Minaj. It ain't the messenger because you don't know that. It's just still being said. It's being expressed in different ways. This whole industry worships the devil. They use the goat symbolism because that is their god. The goat is associated with Baphomet, right? You got Baphomet, Azazel, or Azazel, as some people say, and you go watch the movie Fallen, and they'll tell you about that being and his ability to go from body to body and use bodies like Zuin in him. That's another being, Zuin or Suin or Sin. All right, go look up the ancient Mesopotamian god of Sin. He's linked in with the moon. Reason why he linked in with the moon, because it's linked in with Hilal, which is also Hilal, a word for the moon or the crescent moon in Arabic. All right, the moon gods or goddesses, they're all linked in with Baphomet. Baphomet show you with the crescent moons. Baphomet is a being that's a goat with wings. Baal is a being that's more like a bull being, but also associated with Baphomet. Even though Baal is rarely depicted with wings, he's right there cousins with Molech. which is another being that's depicted with wings, who's right there cousins with Baphomet, who right there cousin with Beelzebub. When you're saying Beelzebub, you're just saying Lord of the Flies. You see Beelzebub illustrated in the movie Bug's Life. Go look up Bug's Life and you'll see BL. BL. I've explained this to those who were walking before earlier, but you'll see BL as in BL, Baal. It go right back to it. Bug's Life, BL, Baal. All right? So we say Lord of the Flies, them beings got wings. Go look at them crickets in the movie. That's Molech in them. So you'll see Molech statue on the Bohemian Grove grounds. A 30-foot statue that's of an owl. And the owl, like somebody just texted, OVO, that's Drake in them. Drake means what? Dragon. So Drake and dragon circle all the way back around to what? Revelation chapter 12. Revelation chapter 12, verse 3 was speaking about the red dragon and all of the stars that were going to be falling. Revelation 12, verse 7 through 9, speaking about the war that took place in the heavens. And then all of the dragons weren't going to prevail anymore. The stars got to go to war. So this is what's taking place now. If you want to look at it that way, you don't have to. But the dragon wants your child. So when you saw the dragon reading to the children in school, that's the same thing that's being said. The dragon wants the children. The dragon is going to wait to be able to devour the child. Like it said in the book of Revelation chapter 12. It waits for the children to be born. As soon as the children get birth, now Tiamat trying to get them. Now Leviathan trying to get them. Children don't even know nothing about sex. They put it in their brain. Children don't know nothing about sensuality. They're putting it in their brain. Children ain't talking about none of that stuff. They trying to act like, oh, look at my child saying this. They're putting it in the child's brain. When you tell a child you're not Blade, okay, the child gonna be like, oh, I'm not Blade. But the child might think they're Blade. They might be, I wanted to be Blade when I was 5. 5, not even 2 or 3. They be getting these children when they're 2 or 3 years old say, what do you want to be? You can't ask no 2 or 3-year-old what they want to be. They don't know anything about the options. All they know is something seems fun. Cosplay is fun to some of these grown-ass people in this comment section. So they going to tell me cosplay ain't fun to children. But then you're going to take cosplay and cause them to make a decision that they're going to be paying for the rest of their life, hormonally and chemically. I can't talk about it too much. Because you go, again, you start walking into, there are a lot of things I really just don't say. Not even that I can't. I don't say because I'm smarter than that. But people, I'm watching people though. All day, every day, I said, these are the Christians. These are the Muslims, and these are the spiritual people. And all y'all do is promote the devil. I don't see any promotion of God unless y'all post a quote. How many know that person? They do devilish shit for 30 days out the month. And that last day, they put out a quote and say, God loves us. Or God sees you. Or I know God got me. Do he really got you, though? Because it seemed like Shaitan got you. It seemed like that, and I'm not nobody judge. I'm not doing none of that. You know me, you know me. I let people do whatever they want to do. But it seems like you in the club 70% of the month. You having sex and popping around in everybody's bed for 20% of the month. And then for the last 8% that you ain't thinking about that post, you doing all the stuff they said don't do. You participating in the stuff they say don't participate in. And then on the last day you say, all right, yeah, God, all right, back to Satan. They said they will rather you be cold or hot. Choose a side. They don't want you to be lukewarm. You got one foot in, one foot out. And then these people come out and say, Nicki Minaj say, don't let them take God away from us. And y'all like, I don't like that she voted for Trump. I don't like she with Trump. That had nothing to do with your soul. Trump is politics. That shit is TV. One more time. Trump is politics. He ain't even the U.S. Ain't shit that nigga can do that's going to actually impact your individual life. Unless you speaking about some martial law shit or some other level of shit. They still got to pass that through Congress. When they doing them bills and them laws, he can't do shit. That nigga can talk all day. He can tweet. The president tweets, for crying out loud. That nigga got a Twitter. He logs in. This shit is TV, nigga. It's TV. It's television. So you like, I don't like that she was sitting up there talking to Trump. Tell me one thing she was talking about. Your ass scrolled and got upset or went straight to the comments, put the video on mute. You didn't even hear nothing she was saying. She was talking about God. She was talking about God. So there go another message for you. How long you gonna turn your back on the Most High? In the name of politics? You want politics? That's what you want? you focus on who's going to be president next. What about the kingdom of God coming to earth? Well, all that shit was made up then. That's all. Don't get mad at T.I. T.I. said the church looking like more like a business. Every time you turn around, it's another group of Christians sitting trying to indoctrinate somebody who's waking up. Every time you do it, and I don't even vote with NLE Chopper. That's what was happening. NLE Chopper was waking up. They put the little Kirk Franklin dude and whoever the Kevin on stage dude is and the Jonathan Majors dude. Them niggas don't know the Bible. Tell them, come talk to me. They don't never want to talk to me. I'm big enough. Tell them, I'll talk. I want to come to one of the Christian circles where I can't sit at the table and shit with coffee. Well, I'm never invited. Because you tell me that, oh, you need to read it again. I'll be like, oh, which part? I'll have it in my pocket. Which part I need to read again? Let's go to it. You speak Hebrew, right? You don't? You don't speak? You don't speak Hebrew? Oh, well, then please close your mouth and put the Bible back up. Can you read the Hebrew language? Aramaic. Do you know the difference between a final form letter and a regular form letter? You don't know? What's a dagesh? Tell me right now. Talk to me in Hebrew. Or be quiet. What you mean, read it again? You need to read the original. Because the original don't match this Septuagint shit, or these Greek translations, or the New International Version, or none of these other King James. Bro, who the fuck is that? That's late. There was no King James back then. You coming 1,600 years later, literally, talking about some, here it go. What you mean, here it go? It was already back there. And it wasn't written as a book. There were books. Tell the truth. The Bible is not a book. The Bible is, somebody said, let's put it all together. That's not how it's written. From Bereshith all the way to the Navi'im, the prophet speaking, all that's the Torah, El Torah. That's not the whole Bible, nigga. Like, then nigga said, I want to write a story. How many of y'all it is? It's 12 of us. That's too many. We'll take 4. What you mean 4? Where the other niggas shit at? It's 8 other niggas we ain't heard from. Then Barnabas pop out. Here go my book. He just turned it in all late. The Muslims grab it. That's our shit. So who gave Muslims the book of Barnabas? You know what I'm saying? They say right here, it says in chapter 216 and 217, explains about the resemblance of Asa was changed to be Judas. See, we told you. They're like, no, y'all just made it up. No, it's Barnabas said it. They just found it conveniently. Man, this shit is bull. Tell the truth. You don't know. Start there. So if God is trying to get you to knowing, then you got to start with what you have. If he's saying live a certain way, you got to start with that and see if it works. But you can't say you know what's going on. You don't know what's going on. But God is speaking to you, right? Okay, you have the Bible, right? All right, y'all remind us that you Christians every 2 seconds. Correct. Why you ain't living like it? Why the Muslims not Muslims? Why the Christians not Christians? Everybody living, this remind me like what they said. That in the day and time, where all this was going to come about, people were going to be giving in marriage and partying and drinking and chilling with the drunkards and everything. And just like the days and time when Noah went into the ark and nobody knew, they ain't going to know till the flood hit them. Okay, well, Nicki Minaj may not be your favorite person no more because of Trump. Even though Nicki Minaj been your favorite person. Now all of a sudden, Nicki Minaj, when you was sitting there talking about some, with the anaconda shit, my anaconda don't. Remember everybody was blowing that shit up? I was in high school. Y'all was out there doing that. Everything Nicki Minaj was dropping, y'all was hyping it up. And now, because of Trump, she ain't your favorite person no more. Politics got people brain fried. That's still your favorite person. You just don't like Trump. So you hating her through Trump? This does not make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? And then ask people what they mad about with Trump. And then you realize they can't say shit. You not really upset with Trump. You have been indoctrinated to hate somebody that don't got shit to do with your life. Or more importantly, and tell me I'm wrong, your soul. Your soul don't got nothing to do with Trump nor Nicki Minaj. She just functioning as a messenger to tell you it's still about your soul. She telling you these people are Satanists, but do they really got to tell you when Lil Uzi Vert, the rest of these people coming out every day, you see somebody with their eye hurt. Every day. So why all y'all eye hurt? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, it's just art. Then why all y'all doing the same art? What you got? It's just the GOAT. Okay, but he did that already. No, he's the greatest of all time too. That's a contradiction. Either one of you, which one of y'all is the greatest of all time? Then you hear a resounding, all of us, and it's the whole Hollywood lineup. Everybody doing this. All of y'all GOAT worshipers. Niggas walking out with goats on their stage. Excuse me, what the fuck is this nigga doing here? You see what I'm saying? Goats is popping up everywhere. Everybody's the goat, 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 goat. And then he said, okay, any room for God? Any room for him? I want to hear a God song. Oh yeah, thank God I made it. Fuck that nigga, I'm elevated. Shoot him in his mama face. What? We don't hear shit about God. It's all Satan. We are in hell. These are the devils. And the people that's following behind them, y'all are demons and you don't know it. You don't know it. It's like, man, this shit's so easy to read. I don't even be having to read it no more. Oh, I know what that is. No, open the book. I know what that is. You know what I mean? You niggas be that niggas just go up and get a reward, right? Here go their award. They'll get an award. Say, I like to thank the Most High. And then you go listen to their music. It's like, kill this nigga, shoot his mama, you know what I'm saying? Slaughter his friend, slaughter gang, but I gotta thank God. Which God, nigga? The God Nicki talking about. Y'all niggas worship the devil. We're on to you. We're on to you, 21 Savage, nigga. We know why you call yourself 21. We know why you call yourself Savage. We know why you call it Slaughter Gang. Slaughter Gang is those who go around committing the murders. You are of your father, the devil. Don't get mad at me. Tell the truth. Which Christian gonna say that we supposed to be Slaughter Gang? Tell the truth, nigga. Stop getting mad at me and like I'm clout chasing. Also, shit you niggas say y'all believe in. Also, shit y'all niggas supposed to be on. Y'all supposed to be Christians and believing in God and all this other stuff. Tell them which God it is. And I don't give a fuck whether or not 21 Savage is a Christian because I know he know more than what he say. I'm just saying, look at what they promoting. All them niggas around him be saying they Christian. All y'all niggas is devil worshipers. That's why y'all say on Demon Time. Oops, let's tell the truth. The reason why Demon Time was so successful is because you niggas already gravitate toward demonic shit. That's why. That's why everybody trying to be rock stars now. We ain't never been rock stars. We never been worshipers of Baphomet. We ain't never popped no X pills. We ain't never did none of this death culture shit. Y'all let those people sprinkle that shit in here. And where the fuck did Lil Uzi come from? Lil Uzi. Where he came from? I'll tell you where he came from. They dropped him on the hood by sneaking him in with Offset in them that Bad and Bougie song. Nobody asked for that nigga. Nobody to this day still, nobody asking for him. It's only the weird niggas that's following behind them. But we know them niggas weird. We know they want to be Caucasoids. We know they turn their hair into spikes. We know that already. We got people speaking out against Dr. Melakazi York and Nuwapu, and they're gothic. It's like, ma'am, excuse me, you trying to be like them folks. You tell me you was around when goth started. You accept their way of life. You accept their dress. You accept their being like vampires. It's not satanic. Then what the fuck is it? It's godly. It's godly. You tell me what it is then. If I'm going to put fangs in my mouth and pierce up my face and bleach my skin and throw contacts on and change my hair to all different kind of crazy, because that's how that shit got out there in the hood. The rock culture done came through and infiltrated hip-hop and got y'all thinking that's hip-hop. That ain't hip-hop. They did that shit earlier than you think. Soon as hip-hop was found out about, they put them rock stars in there. That's, you know, that's all we got. So what do the rock stars represent? They represent the demons. What do the rock stars worship? They worship the devil. They tell you that. Look at their names. You know what I mean? Listen to their songs. Got people like Billie Eilish talking about, I want to end me. All this depravity shit. This ain't us. Hold on, we got to clean this up. So then they get mad at the message. So then, Omari, what about Nicki Minaj? Nicki Minaj participated? Yeah, she did. I'm not saying she didn't participate. You waiting on me to say but? Yeah, Nicki Minaj definitely helped them. She participated in pushing the harlot frequencies out here. She not exempt. She just don't want to go down by herself. She mad. So she crashing out. But you got to watch when people get mad. That's when they going to tell everything. Niggas, just chill. Let her be mad. Because she finna tell it all. Let her be upset with Jay-Z, nigga. You can't get upset with Jay-Z. He'll get you knocked off. But they can't just do that to one of the elites. Okay, I'm going to say it a different way because I went too far. How about this? When they were trying to comfort people for the nigga, remember, Nicki Minaj spoke out against the nigga. They ain't like that shit, but remember what she said? She said, I'm not one of these little people. She said, you can't just shut me down. She said, you're not going to silence me. And they didn't. She's still here. But people who was little people, right? Not elites up there. They was clipping them, shutting them down, shooting them. Nicki Minaj deactivated her own page. She said, I don't want to do it right now. Some people don't even feel like they can afford to do that. She did it. She said, I'll be back. But I know why she did it, because she started realizing you lose 10 million followers. Nigga ain't even got 10 million. Niggas on the way to a mill. They're like, I lost everything. Every time I wake up because I done said some shit, and there's two people sitting here like, we still support you. Get your fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I know why she deleted this shit. Don't think I'm not paying attention now. I don't think Nicki Minaj was just like, this is on my heart. I feel like somebody done pissed her off. But let her be pissed off. Because she gonna tell the truth that these niggas running from. Let her be true. Hey, man, Waka Flocka, tell the truth, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga. You signed that contract. Tell the truth. They got you. That's all I'm saying for niggas to do. When y'all sign up, just remember you chose to abandon the Most High. Nigga, that don't have shit to do with me. That got something to do with you. When y'all pushed out the drug dealing music, I influenced, that was a spell, nigga. You were doing like that. Cursing the masses. Telling people, go pop a pill. Go shoot that nigga. Go kill the nigga. Go get you a murder. Da-da-da-da. All y'all helping them. And sending people to hell. You know, murder is unforgivable. No, it ain't like some magical God waiting there with a magic wand to say you are forgiven. Niggas can't forget themselves for murder. But they telling people to do that. You sending people to hell. When they cross over that threshold, they're going to feel like they're worthy of torment. Because they already being tormented day in and day out. What they don't tell you about that murder shit is it haunts you. Oh, no, I know murderers. So, nigga, you don't think I talk to everybody? The niggas a murderer, I'm going to say we're going to talk about niggas. They don't tell you about your stomach being empty for days. Not because you chose it, because you can't keep nothing down. They don't tell you about that shit you having the dreams and you remembering that you see the person face every night. You got to keep yourself on liquor. I know there's water, but you got to keep yourself on liquor. You got to keep yourself on drugs. You got to pop pills because you can't function. You're being haunted. All right, so then why the fuck are y'all trying to recruit more hellmates? Let my people go. Y'all go do that bullshit by your damn self. If you really a killer, nigga, go do your shit then. Why the fuck you want to promote that shit so the children can look up to you? And let's be for real. Slaughter Gang ain't killing shit. Let's just be for real. Y'all niggas is selling records right now. You don't even want to get in trouble. Niggas don't even be wanting to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't afford to. So why you pushing it out there? And the whole time, 21 Savage, I want to change it. I want to shift it. I want to say this. You still pushing out bullshit. And still promoting bullshit rappers. And the niggas around you is still full of it. They still pushing out bullshit. We don't need no baby drill, no none of them niggas. All of them worship the devil. Look at their works. You will know them by their works. So you need to be asking yourself, do I glorify devils? Not just what they do. Do I glorify devils? Who you putting up there? When people start talking about they top three, when people start talking about who this, that, and the third, are they devil worshipers? Oh, well, you're under devil worshipers then. When people start saying who the greats is, what are their works? You idolize devil worshipers. Some of them will tell you they're the devil themselves. You asking Jeffrey Epstein, do he feel like he the devil? He might be. Okay, and them other demons is out here too. So you're looking at Jeffrey Epstein, you ain't gonna look at Jeffrey Williams. You looking at Jeffrey Epstein, what about this Jeffrey Young Thug nigga? Who people been telling you was feeding people to the beast. Sacrificing niggas. I ain't gonna say too much. But everybody with eyes can see. And that's a demon. And when they took him, they didn't keep him long. They let him back out. And when he came out, he promoted more devilish men. He was egging on more murder, more bullshit. Niggas like Woody was coming to their senses, say he trying to get niggas jammed up. How, nigga, you just got out of rap? How you come right back out here on the bullshit? No, they send people like that into the community to cause waves of destruction. So Nicki Minaj ain't crazy. And Kanye West wasn't crazy either. And Phase One ain't crazy. And I don't play your political games. I don't care about who in the presidency office at the time. I don't care nothing about that. You can pay attention to that because I don't even talk about it. What I'm on is what we can do. We the government. You know what I'm saying? Call me the government. I'm really running shit. Nigga, if I say we ain't doing this, we ain't doing this. And it's spread. It don't got to be me. You don't got to put my face on it. That's politics. Just look around and see it. That's what I'm telling people to do. Look around and see. Now, when Nicki Minaj coming out and saying, let's see, let's read it for sure. The words that she said. Right? Here you go right here. Your favorite artist has been practicing rituals in a satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of blood sacrifice to their God. You see, when your master is Satan, you must constantly shed blood, however the jig is up. Now, here's what you need to understand. Nicki Minaj might have participated in some of that shit. When you crashing out, you gonna tell. But she might have participated in some of that shit. Don't forget, Nicki Minaj was blown up by the industry. All these people say Lil Nas X is an industry plant. Anybody who signed with the major record labels and was pushed on the masses is an industry plant. How do you know? Because the industry planted them there. You see that? They got to you because somebody said, I like this one. Let's sign them. Let's give them an advance. Let's do whatever. Let's make them big. Let's put them on this podcast, this podcast, this podcast. It's still happening to this day. It happens in your spiritual community. When you start realizing niggas is popping out of nowhere promoting Sophia. Okay. The blogs put them there. That's the new industry labels and TV and all that. They put them out there. Next thing you know, they big in front of everybody. Where's their track record? Where they coming from? Then you trying to keep up with this one, then another one pop up. Who is this? All right, what's his message? Oh, he's saying we supposed to be up on the Baphomet. Who? Then you trying to, then like, okay, how about this? I'm going to go to the blog. Can we do an interview? Yeah, I got you. All right, when we going to do it? No disrespect. 16 shot, we supposed to been did an interview. We supposed to did an interview damn near 2 years ago. Every time I say it, we're going to do it. All right, let's do it. It's like, when do we do it? But they'll see it. People see that. Nick Cannon class, I know he saw it. There's a few people out and reach out to say, oh, this shit rigged. This shit is 100% rigged. You can't even go on the blogs because the blogs work together. You think they don't work together, but it's a community. How do you know that? Even if they don't personally know each other, what they'll do is they'll see somebody that done went on this show and go grab them and say, I want them on my show. Right? And say, oh, yeah, I saw what you did over there off the porch thing. Come over here and sit with 85 South Show. Or I saw you on 85 South Show. Come over here and sit with Dandy them. Oh, I see you sitting over here with Dandy them. Come over here and sit with what's the nigga name? Wack 100 them. And Adam, whatever the nigga name, No Jumper. Look, come over here. And he's like, yo, who niggas is this? And they coming out of nowhere because they were put there to push whatever it is. And the blogs don't care whether or not what they pushing out is true. So my question to y'all Christians is, while you focus on the politics, what about your soul? How many of y'all right now know where Jesus is at? Right now. And the Christians dodge me too, let's be clear. All them Christian rappers be dodging me. And all them Christian speakers that be talking about they pulling up on everybody, I tell them come to Atlanta. I tell them let's meet, let's have a conversation. They all dodge me. You want to know why? They do their research first. There's another guy who I put his video on my page, and he's a Caucasoid, apparently. And he was Israelite, interestingly enough. And he was pushing what he was pushing. I said, let me ask you some questions. So we get into the conversation. I said, let's go live. He's like, well, I want to make sure, So we talking throughout the messages. And then at the end, he said, I need to protect my energy. So I'm going to log out of this conversation. He didn't know what he was talking about. He thought I was one of the people who aren't learned. I'm raised in New Wapu. We already know your doctrine. So I'm here to see where you at with it because you challenging me on something that I posted and how I posted it. Let me see where you at. And they find out it ain't a game, and they don't ever play. So all that trying to act like y'all try. They say, remember the Hebrew Israelite dude came on here and said he was ready to challenge me. All right, and I said, okay, let's do it. And he came on here, and then what did he end up saying? He said, I need 6 more months. I'm gonna be back. So let's not play like I can't be reached. I'll tell people, let's come talk immediately. They're running because when you study it like that and you know what it is, you start realizing everybody's game is the same. Everybody trying to act like they know something they don't know. That's everybody's game. So, okay, do you know where Jesus is at right now? Right now. Do you know where he at? Don't tell me in heaven. That's not a location. You know what I'm saying? Heaven is not a location the same way earth is not a location. If somebody say, where you at? And you say, earth. Don't you think they're trying to be funny? So next time somebody tell me heaven, I'm going to think you're trying to be funny. Because heaven the word, there actually existed a word for heaven prior to heaven. The word for heaven, or Oranos, or Shamaim, the heavens, or cosmos, says all that shit out there. So you mean to tell me Jesus is all that shit out there? They'll try to get you, say, yeah, that's what I mean. No, you don't. Because right there in your book, it said he left as a man on whatever that was. They hid behind the cloud. They took him up, and then he went into heaven. We know the cloud didn't go to heaven because clouds don't leave the earth's atmosphere. We know that. That's the water cycle. Remember that exists regardless of the Bible? So, okay, he left and went to heaven, and went where? He said, in my Father's home, there are many mansions. Which mansion is he in? That's what you need to be worried about. You don't even know where Jesus is at. What's to say Jesus ain't standing on his live talking to you right now? No, I'm not saying I'm Jesus. There's no reason for me to do that. I'm saying, what if I was Jesus? I'm not saying I'm Jesus. You know what I mean? I don't know. Nobody ain't say, hey, you Jesus. They talk to me. They know I'm reachable. All they got to do is call me. I'll let y'all know. Ain't nobody told me nothing, so I ain't going to say that. But if they ever told me I was Jesus, I came around and say, yo, and they told me I'm Jesus. You want to know what people say? You crazy. Da-da-da-da, woo-da-woo. And I'm like, they didn't even talk to you. How you telling me I'm lying? You don't know whether or not I'm Jesus. How you going to say I'm not Jesus? You get what I'm saying? Okay, where's the Messiah? Now. You worry about Nicki. You worry about Epstein. You worry about... What about your soul? Whoa. You don't know what day and time you in, do you? Your skies have clouds that look like this. Did you notice that? Did you notice that your clouds are lines? Did you notice when you walk outside, there are no clouds, so they have to draw them? They say, oh, shit. And then you're like, what's that up there? They said, McDonald's, nigga, look, McDonald's. No, McDonald's. You driving, you saw that shit. You said, is that a line? Nigga, look, McDonald's. Did you notice that? Did you notice that there are no clouds? It's rare to see clouds. How the fuck is it rare to see clouds? Nigga, that was some shit you always saw. Did you notice that the sun is white? Nigga, remember when we was little and we had these and we used to draw the sun? Remember what color we used to choose? You probably went for orange. You might have went for yellow. You never said, where's my white crayon? Did you notice that? Did you notice that? Did you notice that the days are like 5 hours long? Did you pay attention to that? You wake up, you say, it's going to be a good day. You do something in the kitchen, you do something in the yard, and then the sun say, take your ass inside. So I just saw you. The sun said, take your ass inside. How? Nigga, the sun told me to take my ass inside. You notice you'll stand out there. It'd be hot than a motherfucker in one location with a sun pointing right here. It's going to be hot right there. You step out there, motherfucker, you in a blizzard. The fuck is happening? You walk outside, it's raining with no clouds. You ain't paying attention. Your whole reality is falling apart. Nigga, did you hear me say that when you walk outside, your clouds look like this now? Your clouds keep crossing over the sun. Why are they doing that? When the fuck did the sun start doing the Wakanda salute and shit? When the fuck did that start? You weren't even paying attention. You want to know why? Because you were standing outside talking about, release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files. Just for you not to read them, because you know you don't read shit. You ain't going to read the files, you're going to watch who read it. You know you ain't going to read it. You know I know. You ain't know I know that? You know I know that. You talking about, release them, release them, release them. They release them, you say. So what the fuck kind of NPC shit is this? 3 million pages. They released them. All right, now go read them. You said, shit. So now you ain't even going to know because it's 3 million pages. Because you know the Bible ain't 3 million pages. You ain't even read that. And that's your book to get home. Niggas is yet to read the Bible that they say is going to save their soul. Nigga, y'all wasted time. Why did you do that? I don't know. This was an interesting one. I will tell you that. I ain't going to say too much. This go round was interesting. Now, y'all always do this. I ain't going to say too much. Y'all always do it. I ain't going to lie. But this time was spectacularly interesting because they gave you the internet. So you could always be learning shit. You could always be researching shit. You could always be fact-checking shit. You could always be in the Bible. Nigga, you didn't even have to have a Bible. You had a device that the Bible could just literally be on, and you just swipe the Bible. The Quran for Muslims. You see what I'm saying? You see Muslims at work, Kajuma. What are you doing? Or, subhanAllah. No, you can't do that. What are you doing? That's against the rules. No, get up. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You see Hebrew Israelites, they at work on Saturday. Say, what are you doing? Oh, shalom, Mark. No, what are you saying? It's not peaceful. How you peaceful and you ain't? Shabbat shalom. It don't seem like it. You sit there sweating, you know, panicking. I gotta go back in there. You gotta clock in. You on their time or you on God time? You don't know what day and time you're in. So this was an interesting go around because people are more focused on politics than they soul. And you want me to get involved in the bullshit, nigga? I don't give a fuck about TV. I know stuff is going on with the children. You needed the TV to tell you that? We know children going missing. Because we see it in our community. The only interesting part about it is everybody talking about release the Epstein files. When you see a child that went missing in your neighborhood, you swipe. Somebody you know saying, my baby gone. They put the picture up. 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old boy, 5-year-old girl, 7-year-old swipe. Oh, what Drewski doing? Church is like that. What about the child that you went? I don't have nothing to do with that. Next slide. Release the Epstein files. Protect the children. Excuse me. The point you need to be focusing on is what you're doing outside of this TV realm. Your intentions are showing up on your disc. Who you are is showing up in real time. Niggas don't give a fuck about the children. Even with the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj shit. Oh, she mentioned her child. Y'all don't care about the children. Y'all be twerking in front of the children. You don't care about the children. Y'all be cussing and smoking weed and all that in front of the babies. How you think the babies be learning what they learning? To be able to do stuff, you say, I don't do that. Who they learn it from? They learned it from you. Oh, I don't know where she get that from. I do. I be the only person I know she get it from you. There's nowhere else. Unless you just tell me you just got this 2-year-old out here in the streets. You know what I mean? The baby is learning from the adults. You ain't even protecting the children, what's going in their brain. Don't tell me you care about Epstein and what happened on the island. What's the name of the damn island? Most people don't even know the name of the damn island. They're just saying shit. You see? So you ain't going to do nothing about it. You just going to... And you weren't even talking about it until they released it. Because before they released it, what was the current event? Remember I told you people they operate in current events. If it ain't current, nobody current. If it ain't current, nobody current. So what about your soul? Like I said, ask anybody that's doing all this, where Jesus at? Clock running down. Everybody got sense can see it. Where Jesus at? And it's late. You need to be figuring that out. Fuck all this extra. Don't none of this shit matter, nigga. The kingdom of God. What about that? God's kingdom. What about that? What about Revelation chapter 21? All you Hebrew Israelites been out here, we are this, we are that. Y'all are left behind, seem like. You ain't went nowhere, I know that. Y'all are everything but gone. You still here. You still here. In the twinkling of an eye. It doesn't twinkle. You see what I'm saying? Raised incorruptible. Niggas look corrupt than a motherfucker. Y'all wasted time. So now the Nicki Minaj signs don't even look like nothing to you. Just look like this is a real sign. Even their own are turning against each other. But watch what I tell you. Because they said that in your book, Revelation chapter 17. Go read it. They're going to turn on the harlot too. That industry is going to turn on, they already doing it. They turned on each other, eating each other alive. All you got to do is watch them. They're at war with each other now. I don't even got to do shit. I already did what I did. It's already happening. They're fighting each other. They're at war with each other. Jay-Z ain't said shit. He's smart. He knows some of this shit ain't looking right. You know what I mean? I mean, some of this stuff is just not looking right. But then you got Nicki Minaj supposed to come out against Drake too now. Because you said some shit about Drake. With the said shit about Jay-Z when he was posting up with Aaliyah, whoever the fuck was supposed to be young. What about Drake? He did that shit on camera. What about that? Nigga be picking and choosing. So I understand what some of y'all be saying, like, oh, she waited up. The point is, all this shit been weird. It's the whole game that you watching is weird. None of this. Go back and watch some of these old Hollywood movies. You'll see a lot of the Hollywood movies was based on teenagers and relationships they was having and whether they were getting with one another. Even like movies like The Wood and stuff like that. It's like, who brain is coming from? It ain't coming from no teenager brain. It's coming from some adult that's trying to sexualize children. You look at some of this stuff, elementary, middle school children dealing with it. That's these Hollywood movies. And they were giving it to us as black movies. Go back and, I'm telling you, a lot of your favorite movies was weird movies. And I be looking at it like, wait, why? Who? Because I see everything from a different angle. Like, who wrote that? Who said, let's put this on camera? Who said, let's do this? That's their brain spilling out as a production. And y'all waiting on one person to be taken down? Your whole industry worships the devil. And anybody, all right, who you think in that industry don't worship the devil? Who you think in that industry is not with the Satanists? Y'all are going to start naming gospel singers. Gospel singers worship the devil. It's just what it is. Look at how they was dressing. Look at their videos, like the rock shit. Man, these people say God and they make you think that they believe in God. No, them people was in Hollywood. Think about it. Let's say you my op, right? You ain't my op, but let's just say you are. I know you never would want to be. That's smart. But let's say you are my op. And I'm your op because you're my op. And let's say, okay, I'll do it. Let's say I'm God. You the devil, right? All right, so you my op and I'm God. So here go my, let's do it like this. Here go my book. I'm going to sit this right here so that you can, when you get time, I want you to promote that. And you say, okay, I'm going to get on it right now. Hey, yo, Kirk, Mary and Mary, yo, come promote our op real quick. They come in, much obliged. And they send this out to the world. And this your shit they finna promote it on. Some of y'all missed what I just said. The devil run the industry. Period. Point blank. He runs the TV. He runs television. He runs the internet. It's his world. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. The God of this world is Satan. It's his shit. And he letting gospel be a station on the radio. All right. I ain't going to say too much. He lets the gospel station be on the radio? Why the fuck would he do that? If he could just have all that shit be music that's worshiping the beast. And then you start listening to the gospel music, you start realizing, wait a minute, play that again? Why that sound like rock music? Yeah, man, I ain't saying nothing. You know what I mean? You hear the gospel music. It's like, yo, that's rock. The bang, yang, 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 the beating on the drums, the ding-a-ling-a-ling, all that's racket. Why they gotta be so loud? You see? This is what the guys was talking about back in the day. The guys was like, them niggas is loud as fuck down there. Get rid of them. That's the original flood story. Enlil was like, them niggas too loud. And said, no. God was like, the sins of the human beings reached up to heaven. Y'all too loud, is what they said. They said, whatever that noise is, that tone, it's not, why you gotta be so loud in the church? Church supposed to be spiritual, right? Why you so fucking loud? As soon as you get in, yes! Praise him! I'm trying to, but like, it's kind of hard. While we're sharing the same airwaves, you keep screaming, nigga, I'm trying to communicate with him. He can't even hear me. Oh, yo, I'm on the phone. You ever had to tell somebody you on the phone? Yo! Can y'all keep, I'm on the phone. You trying to tell that he stay screaming. Oh! Praise him, Jesus! It's like, yo, I'm going. He don't want to come to church. No, I don't. I want to go to my closet. It's quiet. Right here. I don't got anybody screaming. You know what I mean? Anybody slapping me on the side of my head. Like, why do I have to endure this? Like, please explain. Now, that's just so you can catch the spirit. But why do you got to throw it? He can throw it by his damn self. He God, nigga. What the fuck is you slapping me for? You be ready. How many people? Yeah, I ain't finna make me be the only motherfucker. I've been in the church. Hey. Grandma was like, what you about to do? What you mean I'm about to do? Hey, we finna have to get out there. You just seen him hit me. No, he passed you the Holy Spirit. Hey, pass it to her. You don't like that, do it. No, don't make that face. You see what I'm saying? This shit don't make sense to me. Nigga, stop fucking touching me. Let me talk to God. I'm trying to talk to God. Here you come. Hey, get the shoulder grab. Yo, man, get off me. Go back to the pulpit. Stand there and be quiet. What you need all the other people? We got the drummer coming in. Why? That's more noise. Piano, praise dance. Yo, can y'all sit y'all ass still? When Jesus was in the River Jordan, that nigga was still. They had a peaceful ass conversation. Johnny Baptist went to us. Oh! Here he go. He said, yo, that's you. Yo, man, hey, I got you. Right? It wasn't no chaotic shit. Matter of fact, that nigga said, yo, he said, I need to be getting baptized by you, nigga. You that nigga. You were like, man, we here to do the will of my Father. None of them niggas raising their voice. They were just talking. Here come these people. They put it on a show. Church is a show. So T.I. ain't wrong. It's a show, and niggas, church is a concert. The nigga on the microphone, the band, the dancers, and then you pay for the ticket. You throw a little tip. That's TV. That's a show. I'm like, when we gonna get to the God part? But did you get the message? I got the message. But when we gonna get to the God? Where God at? When I read these stories, God used to do amazing shit. I've been coming to this church for 3 years. Ain't nothing amazing done happened except you keep pulling up in new cars every year, new suits every day. You just bought a new house. I'm grateful to hear about you and Ms. Mary being able to support y'all family. When God gonna do what he used to do, which will show us why the fuck we showing up. And then I read the story. When somebody saw that taking place, they came through mobbing, flipping shit over. Hey, nigga, hold on. This ain't my daddy house. Flipping shit over. That makes sense because what part of this is going to God? All of this is you. It's a business. You pay taxes. You pay taxes to God? You pay taxes to the devil. Because the government and all them, remember, they run the world. That's the devil. So why you paying taxes to them? Then have church outside in the parking lot. Have church on the sidewalk. It's public. You don't got to pay nothing. I mean, you still pay taxes, but still. It's still, why you pay taxes? But they scared because they don't want to go to the crucifixion with the government. Okay, well, you ain't like Jesus. Jesus wasn't scared. Jesus he was that nigga who, if it ain't in alignment with the law, he ain't doing it. Kill me. That's basically what he said when he popped up. Soon as he was able to start speaking, the Pharisees started pulling up on a nigga, and he was like, yo, such and such and such. He was like, that don't seem like the law to me, though. Well, we the niggas that do this, but yeah, but nigga, I know the law. Nigga, hey, look, hey, how about this? If you saying I'm doing it wrong, kill me. Pharisee was like, bet. Pharisee definitely was like, bet, though. You know what I mean? You gotta know that nigga Jesus was spoiled in a motherfucker. He had to be spoiled. He was talking plenty shit to the police. And then, soon as they pull up, he like, Father, let this cup pass me. Nigga, you was talking plenty shit before the nigga pulled up. You know what I mean? That nigga was spoiled. You can't blame these people. Listen, everybody who trying to step away from the church, I wouldn't advise you step away from the Most High. The church is games. That's a fact. The mosque is games. That's a fact. All that shit is displayed. Don't have nothing to do with your soul. If you think about leaving the church, you tired of that bullshit, go ahead, leave the church. But don't leave God. Because I can't, all these people out here in the spiritual community don't have nothing to give you. You see that. They running around in circles. Rashad Jamal ain't putting out no doctrine. You see? These niggas ain't putting out nothing. They don't have no books. They don't have nothing that people can say. They got still trying to do lectures because they can just monetize it through the views. Right? And once that start getting good to people, they don't care nothing about whether they putting out truth or nothing. They're going to put out whatever they want to put out. And there's no doctrine coming out there. There's no soul saving nothing. They still talking about whether or not a rainbow is a Stargate and can't walk through it. You see what I'm saying? Listen, the spiritual community don't have nothing for you out there. Those of y'all who are Christians, don't abandon the Most High because they don't have nothing for you. You be done left and went nowhere. You see that? All the people say God is just ourselves. Please hear what I'm telling you. They don't know what they are talking about. You see? Because they don't know what God means. They don't know what El means. They don't know what Elo means or Elo means. They don't know what Elohim means. They don't know the difference between El and Elohim. They don't know the difference between God, all right, or the G-A-D. They don't know the Gimel Dalet. They don't know what they're saying because even still, you wouldn't be saying that at Gimel Dalet. You'd be saying it as Aleph Lamed. You see? Okay, because they don't know, you can't be listening to what they're talking about. You need a relationship with God. So a relationship with God, let me tell you something. You don't know where to look? Stop searching. Stop searching. Stop participating in the bullshit. When you say you need to clean your house up, get your house in order, do that, and they'll find you. I got the right authority to be able to tell you that. God will come to you. You don't got to go to nobody's church. It's all games. No pastor has been given the authority to walk you to the Most High. That's all games. No reverend is worthy of reverence. It's trickery in the word. Reverend. Why? Why should I revere you? No, the only one I serve is the Most High. And as far as I check, as far as I know, you can't serve two masters, so go ahead and step out my way. I ain't going to disrespect you, but go ahead and step out my way. You got to show me right now. I spoke to God. Oh, yeah? Is your ability to speak to God limited? No. All right. Ask God right now, if you could, ask God right now, what was my name before you met me? Just ask God to tell you who I am right now. Before you met me, what was my name? Before I appeared in the earth plane, what was my tone? No? It's limited then. Okay, where was I prior to my soul being on the earth plane? Ask God to tell you that so I can see whether or not you can talk to God. They're going to use this. You can't tempt the Lord. I can read a million scriptures where niggas was asking God questions or showing people in real time that God was real. Jesus did it. So don't tell me about tempting the Lord. That's between Jesus and the devil saying, nigga, I don't got to do what you're telling me to do. I'm not the devil and you're not Jesus. So let's get it clear. You can always show whether or not you're really a prophet of God. That's why they give you that clause in the Bible say, but if somebody say they're of God or a prophet of the Most High, make them prove it. Make them prove that shit and nigga stop talking to me. I don't care nothing about that extra shit. We gonna be in heaven. We gonna this and that. And then you got people like Umar Johnson don't know nothing about the Bible. Just saying, if I gotta die to get to heaven, I don't want it. You didn't read the book, nigga. Nobody said that. Nobody said you gotta die to go to heaven. It's niggas who literally left the planet. It was good. It was alive. Elijah, left alive. There are people in the end, Revelation chapter 14, they're supposed to be good. They leave alive, redeemed from the earth. Nobody said you got to die. You didn't read the Bible. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're a rebel. Most of these people who spiritual people, they're just rebels. You start realizing they choosing the dark side. Why y'all choosing the dark side? If you don't believe in a religion at all, leave all of it alone. Right? Then why y'all becoming astrologers? If you left the Bible to go and join something that the Bible talked about? Think about it. Why y'all want to be Egyptians? They talk about the Egyptian, but why do you want to be Egyptians? Egyptians were supposed to be those who worship me or the polytheists or the mushrikeen. Why do you want to be Egyptian? Because we are Egyptians. Who told you you're Egyptians? Even if you think Dr. York said it. He can't say whether or not you're an Egyptian for you. When the last time you checked your genealogy? He might be an Egyptian. He might have checked. You didn't even check 4 generations back to see who your great-great-great-great-grandfather is. How you going to tell me you're an Egyptian, an ancient Egyptian? Oh, and then they can't decide. You're either Hindus, you're ancient Egyptians, or you're just Africans, because even though Egypt is in Africa, there's so many different tribes and countries and states in that landmass where different cultures existed, not just those of the ancient Egyptian one. Then you got Middle East, which is basically Africa, but they start telling the Middle East, where the Sumerians and ancient Sumerians, and they can't decide. You're either Anunnaki gods or you're Anubis. Which one are you? We are Anunnaki gods. Well, that's not Anubis. That's a whole different group of beings, a whole different time period. So, okay, yeah, I knew. That means you came from outside. All right, well, then you're not ancient Egyptians. The ancient Egyptians are not extraterrestrials. There are extraterrestrials in the ancient Egyptian story. But somebody had to say, and then they came down. So which one of the ancient Egyptians are you? The group of those who came from outside of the earth into the earth, or those who are already here as human beings on the planet Earth? These niggas just saying anything. So those of y'all who want to be Christians and you want to love God and love the Most High, and you tired of the church, and you tired of the bullshit, you tired of people playing with you, all right, leave the church. Don't leave the Most High. Get out of their games, all right? Stop trying to put on this religion to try to save your soul. The religion is not going to save your soul, right? If the religion was going to work, we would have been all right. My generation would be good. Our generations before us had religion, didn't they? I'm 27. Our generation and younger, we'd be good. If it was the religion, everybody been playing religion games. Religion ain't going to save our soul. You want to know what's going to save our soul? It's going to be that actual devotion, right? It has to be actual. It can't be fake and falsified. It got to be real. The actual devotion to self-purification. If you ain't doing that, all that shit is games. It's all games. They can hoot, holler all they want to, and you can respect them for it. Because I know it make you feel good. You'll get a message out of it that you can apply. But the truth is, start asking them the real questions. You're going to see these people are making it up. You want to know whether or not somebody really a spirit of the Most High? Ask them real spirit of the Most High questions. Oh, God sent me. Oh, God sent you? Yeah. Where he at? What do you mean where he at? You say he sent you. This means this constitutes motion and position. So you came from a position over here. Where's he at that he sent you? You see? They'll say heaven. Again, where in heaven? Which constellation? Or is he behind the constellation? Where's he at? Call him. Call him right now. Show me so that I'll follow you. Just show me you with the Most High. You said you're the spirit of the Most High. You're the spirit of God. You're a prophet unto me. Right? Wrestle, sent to me to give me a message. Or you're an apostle, or however you want to go. Somebody else put you in position to do it. Or you're a prophet because you received the scripture to give to me. Whatever it is, prove it. I don't want to believe you because my soul is too precious to just be believing what you're saying. All right, well, you need to do it with their music too. Somebody say they love God. All right, why your music don't sound like that? Your music sound like you love the devil. You see people, everybody's music is satanic. Not just the ones who talk about the horn hands and the Uzi, the rest of them. Everything they saying is of the devil. Ain't nobody pushing music that is of God. And then you got the ones who are illusory. And they put in our music, make you think they're of God by just saying God. And I ain't talking about nothing. That's why they make the movements empty. People like D1 make the movements empty. It's like, yo, all right, what's the next war? Well, we gotta come to God. What does that mean? Make it make sense for the masses. What the fuck does that even mean? As opposed to just appealing to the fact that you know most of these people are Christians, so you're trying to use that as a demographic. You don't care nothing about their soul. Because what about the Hebrew Israelites? What about the Muslims? What about the Yiddish or the Jewish? What about the rest of these people, these other groups of people, the Seventh-day Adventists, they're not even Christians. What about the Catholics? They're not even Christians. What about the rest of these people who are not even just a Christian, they believe what you believe? How you going to reach them? So you just coming to talk to the Christians? Okay, well then you might as well be Hebrew Israelite because you're telling me that Jesus was only sent to the lost tribe. But then when the Hebrew Israelites tell y'all that, y'all say that Paul told you to go tell everybody. You can't tell everybody if you're just Christian. Y'all see that? So the games are up. Nicki Minaj ain't crazy. That Epstein shit is all a game. All right? Meaning those who running with it don't know nothing about it. They're going to use it for political gain. That's it. The only reason why you seeing the Epstein shit is because they feel like if they can make you think this nigga weird, then maybe you'll vote this way or think this way, and that's going to aid in the shit. They plan ahead. So they want you to make this nigga look weird in your mind, and then this other person make this nigga look weird in their mind. It's more polarization. They don't even care nothing about whether or not he did something to children. Or that would be their main focus, not whether or not Trump was with him. Oh, Trump was over there. Then you got Trump saying, nigga, I never been to the island. You see? Then they trying to figure out who knew him, who bet him. You know how many motherfuckers you met that do some weird shit? You done met a lot of beings that into shit you probably wouldn't have been able to wrap your mind around. You been around them. You took pictures with them. Then they throw your face in and say, see, he was with him. What about whether or not this was done to the children and whether or not it's still going on? Okay? And when the people were saying Homeland Security was going around shutting all that shit down, is that true? You can't just stay on one side of it, because Trump, the one who was sending the Homeland Security over there, trapping niggas up and put them in Guantanamo Bay or in Gitmo. That was Trump administration that were going around pushing against the pedophilia and the human trafficking of the children. I ain't see the Democrats doing that. Democrats was more worried about whether or not they could sexualize the children. Go back and look. So are we going to be for real or are we going to be for fake? Either way, get your soul right. Okay? When you seeing people standing out here like they care, test them. Get your soul right. Don't wait for nobody to put it in front of you. It has to be coming from inside. Get your soul right. Nobody don't even have to tell you that if you walking in alignment. So you see all these other people see, man, y'all playing games. You ain't really mad at Nicki Minaj, you mad at Trump. But why you mad at Trump? Tell me right now. Anybody in here think they mad at Trump or don't like Trump or whatever the fuck Trump pop up in your mind and irritate you? What's your real reason? What's your real reason? Because y'all weren't able to see none of all the stuff they were saying about the racist shit. They made it up. Because it didn't check out. We went and checked it. That's what I'm supposed to do. You don't just tell me he said something. All right, show me the clip. All right, I watch it. I say, okay. And then you pause it. I'm like, no, let it play. I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis. I'm not talking about the KKK. Those are very bad people. They need to be condemned. I'm like, you didn't play that part. Why weren't you going to play me that part? I know why. You wanted me to hear that clip so I can make a decision of a whole 30-minute interview based off of a 30-second clip. You sound like the news. That's what the news does. That's what TMZ is there for. You want to know why TMZ is the ones who get the information first? They know everybody going to run with it. Everybody, but they the ones who they going to decide how that shit go out. They say, oh, Ye said slavery was a choice. They run with it. And people are upset and don't even know why. I just want to come on here and tell you that. Well, how many people think you don't even know why you're upset with Trump? Don't let these people play games. Like I said, some of this stuff I'm going to have to get off here. Some of this stuff I can't say on live. But those of y'all who going to be here 9 p.m., we won't be on here. We'll be on YouTube. Oh, I'm going to tell you everything. Actually, we're going to be on Telegram. So that's a whole nother ball game. But I'm going to tell you everything. Then I'm going to leave the chat. So, you know what I mean? Oh, you ain't going to be able to screenshot and all that shit. But I'm going to tell you everything that's going on, and I'm going ahead. So anybody who did that, you'll be able to see it. But the point is to let you know, I'm watching the game. So my advice to you, don't get involved in the bullshit right now. You don't know what's happening. I know what's happening. When they say ICE is in Atlanta, man, they've been in Atlanta. I don't know where they get that from. ICE been in Atlanta. ICE been everywhere. Homeland Security moves everywhere. I've been running there with the Homeland Security, seeing them all over the place. They've been around. It's just at certain points of time, they watch for certain things. So don't get involved in none of that other stuff and know the difference between TV and what's real. Some people not really concerned about what's going on unless it concerns their people. And then they get involved. And what the fuck was even this? Again, I can't say something. I can't. Because it's too politically laced sometimes. And then it's just like they got the shit strapped to where certain talking points get fed right to. Remember at one point in time, you couldn't say the word bomb. You couldn't say plane. Remember you couldn't say certain things on the phone. If you even mentioned jihad, if you were a Muslim, they would log that as a trigger word or hot word where the FBI might give you a call or visit your house just based off of the words you were saying because they were linking the Muslims into being terrorists around that time period of Osama bin Laden in the 19, the Taliban or the Taliban. Now we in that day and time again, but it's just happening differently. People don't know it. Don't go jumping in that shit. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Don't go jumping in that shit. I'm watching it. That's a mess. Don't go out there jumping in that. That ain't your shit. Now, do you feel for the people and what they're going through? Yeah. All right? You can't fight it that way. You can't fight it that way, and it's only going to make things worse. And anybody that's listening got sense, when you see stuff and they're going to move around. They come to where you at, and they tell everybody, get outside. Don't do that. Don't do that. Remember 2020? They were setting people up. Some people still in jail. Tell the truth. Some people still in jail from the 2020 shit. Some people just went to jail recently from the 2020 shit. Don't be jumping out there not knowing what's going on and put yourself in danger. Or some people losing their life and don't got to go that way. Know what you're getting into. If you're going to jump out there, you're going up against Homeland. That's nobody telling people that. All these politicians don't care whether or not people get fed to the machine. You see that? All right, what y'all got? I don't be wanting to say nothing about them. It's a misconception that I don't want to talk about them. Because when you say that, it makes you think it is one group of people. There's so many different people. It's not just Caucasoids. There's melanin-dominant people or blacks. There's all kind of people that identify with Judaism. So y'all be saying that don't make sense to me when people say Jews. Like, what? Who is that? You see what I'm saying? Y'all trying to target some people you don't even know who that is. There's so many people that's a part of that religion, and there's so many people that's a part of that ancestry. You can't be saying that and it is a blanket for everybody. No. How about this? Stop blaming them. You know what I mean? Like I said, when people get their shit together and they give you an example of how to do it, and they went through all the shit they went through, and they running shit now, and they, all right, well then you need to figure out how to do that, or get off the board, because the game of life ain't gonna stop. Self-preservation ain't gonna stop. Survival ain't gonna stop until they get rid of this place, and even then they just gonna start over. The live will be on Telegram. It will be. No, it's not that the live will be on Telegram. We're gonna be in the Telegram room for maybe about 3 hours. Everybody gonna be able to communicate with me. I'm gonna be showing y'all certain stuff. I'm gonna be talking to y'all. We'll do a video call, all this stuff, and we'll be talking in real time. But this ain't for YouTube. This ain't for Instagram. It's just me getting straight to the point, handling y'all what y'all need, and then y'all can ask me stuff. We go back and forth. A lot of wisdom for sure. 13 bloodlines. I don't got nothing to do with them. And then look, they said 13. You have to understand, that's their number they gave you. With the Rothschilds, Bilderberg, the rest of them, that's the number they gave you. You don't know how many bloodlines is on this planet. And you don't even know what the actual bloodlines are. You just hearing somebody talking about them. So I wouldn't tell you to fall into that trap either. Because you don't know that. You will just be believing it. Because who are the Rothschilds? You think you know because you done research and seen some pictures? That's what they let you see. If they supposed to be so secret, how you know about them? No. Let me tell you what I would do. If I wanted to lead people astray, I would build the game. I would give you the things you're supposed to expose about me. I would give it to you so that you can expose it. That way, I'm already ahead of all of that, and I control which direction you were going to go and gave you the options of which side you were going to choose to make you think that you was actually going against me. You know what I mean? So you go Democrat and think you're going against me, or you go Republican and think you're going against me. Both of them, my people. I'm an elite being, so if I wanted to cause confusion in order to maintain order, or polarization in order to keep my position as a leader or an elite being in this reality, oh yeah, that's how I do it. Split people up and give people all the shit you're supposed to expose about me. I'll give you Bill Cooper. Here. Bill, where you at? Whistleblow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, behold a pale horse. All right. Then everybody say, see, look, we got the book that the government lets you get. It's their shit. They gave you that. You can't sell shit without that. They would, if it was so damn bad, they would have just vetoed the book. Nobody could get it. They would have shut that down. Same way they shut shit down. If they say that's illegal or contraband or something, they just shut it down. They let you get that book. Y'all hear what I'm saying? I hope nobody confused about what I'm telling you. Oh, what they say they want? They want a black president. Oh, we already got one of them coming. Bill Clinton, where your cousin at? Oh, he on the way right now. Obama, da-da-da-da. Some people over their head. A black president, black president. What the fuck does that mean? You're not happy? Why do I need to be happy? Why me personally? You're black. Okay, if it's a black billionaire, am I rich? If it's a black president, am I running shit? I'm supposed to be stupid with you? That what you're trying to tell me? That don't have shit to do with me. I was saying that in 5th grade. 4th grade. I'm like, what do this got to do with me whether or not it's a nigga in the office? It's a nigga that killed my partner. What do black got to do with it? Oh, it's showing us that we can do it. It's showing you that they can do it. Ain't mama white? So is your mama white? No. You can't do it. You can't do it, nigga. Your mama not white. They told you that. They showed you that. That's what you just said. It's all games. Once you learn that, they can't play or pull the wool over your eyes no more. Is it possible to test every spirit if the individual Messiah has never suffered through anything? I don't know what you mean by that. What you mean by that? Obama and Bush are cousins. Yeah. From what I heard. And Bill Clinton. From what I heard. Neither does Nicki, and her beliefs got anything to do with me. I still love her the same. Okay. Is she telling the truth? Ain't these people satanic? Even if you don't love her. If you hate her, can you love the truth? Can you love the truth? These people are satanic. And Nicki Minaj is satanic. She may be coming around and trying to give her up, but she got to do it full-fledged, or you going to know that's all games. Just get it while it's coming. Because she's satanic too. All the shit she pushed in alignment with the satanic agenda, the harlot agenda. That's all Revelation 17. That's all her, Lil' Kim, Cardi B, all them. City Girls. She's satanic too. Watch her videos. See how many times she dressed up like the devil. You know what I'm saying? Or them witches, them dark lords. You know what I mean? See all the weird shit that was in her visuals. We ain't forgot about that, Nick. The Illuminati. There is no the Illuminati. Remember that. There is no the Illuminati. There are Illuminatis. More than one. And you got different groups. God in them are Illuminatis. The God of your Bible are light bearers. That's Illuminati. The devil of the Bible is a light bearer. That's Illuminati. Luminescent, illuminate. Those who have the light and the ability to pass that light around. So don't think there's one Illuminati, man, please. Anybody that's above and a master in any of these degrees, they're Illuminatus. They have the ability to possess enlightenment on whichever that subject matter is. That's Illuminatus. Nothing to do with whether or not you worship the devil. Now, the devil that you're talking about, or Illuminati that people be thinking they're talking about, that's the Church of Satan. That's a whole nother conversation. The Church of Satan is the Illuminati people think they're talking about. The synagogue of Shaitan. Hasatan and them got their own order. Those Luciferians, they the ones who prey on the innocent. They the ones who feed the babies to the dragon. That's them. Those are the ones who deal with the blood sacrifice, all that. But don't forget, God deal with blood sacrifices too. God sacrificed his son. So you might need to come about the biblical degree to fully understand what's really going on. I ain't gonna say too much. How about this? When you come to those who come to the show, you can ask me anything and I'll tell you anything. Some stuff I ain't gonna be able to say because you got Christians, you got Muslims, and you really just don't want to offend everybody too damn quick because they ain't gonna be able to make it. I ain't gonna be able to say too much. What I will say is sacrificing people for blood is weird. That ain't our shit. So when you reading about it and niggas be, I plead the blood of Jesus, blood, blood, blood. He bled for us. He died. This sound weird to me, what you saying. What you want me to do? Oh, I want you to drink his blood and eat his flesh. Why? So you can remember him. No, I remember him already. I remember who we talking about. What the fuck? We talking about Jesus, right? Yeah. See? I remember I don't have to eat him alive. It's certain beings that did that. That was Baal in them. They ate people alive. Certain beings that wanted children to be burned at the furnace and loved the smell of the aroma, the flesh. If that's God in them, I don't like it. I don't want it. So it could be two beings in the book, the Bible, fighting each other over dominion, over some shit that don't got nothing to do with you. But I ain't gonna talk about that right now. We'll talk about it later. For those of you who are Christians, you're getting there. Those of you who are Muslims, you're getting there. Are you there? No. It's clear you're not there because when I get to talking, people can't walk with me because they stuck behind something. You got to come from behind that. Then you'll be on your way. Listen, let me ask you some real questions about what you're getting into. Why would somebody sacrifice their son? Think about it. Why would someone sacrifice their son? Why would somebody want you to prove that you rock with them, even though they're supposed to already know whether or not you do? And the way they want you to prove it is to see if you'll kill your own son. You know, trauma is real, so God don't have a degree in psychology. You be done fucked around and almost killed your baby. And the guy say, I'm just playing. And that's not traumatizing? That's Stockholm syndrome. That's Shaitan in them that do that. They abuse you into worship. God don't gotta do that. God doesn't have to test you. God knows already. Even the will, you say, well, we got will. There's no such thing as free will. I don't know why you have free there. You don't need that. Because every will, every decision has consequences. So it's free. No, you have will. So it don't matter if you got will. God reigns supreme. So then whatever you do, God supposed to already know what you're going to do, nigga, if you got will or not. They know whether or not you will. It's literally the same word. It's just a different way of expressing it. They know whether or not you will or will not. Or if you will to or will not to. So what God got to test you for? Why is God a jealous God? I ain't going to say too much. It ain't even time yet. You'll notice I'll make music for the Christians. I'll make music for the Muslims. I'll make music for the scientific, spiritual community, radio frequency. I'm doing my best to get everybody here in time. Because there's only a few of y'all that may make the decision, but we get everybody, enough people here, and the decision we made, I did my job. Just don't get it twisted. I don't believe none of y'all stuff. Because we above it. And I don't mean that in an egotistical way. I mean that in a way that's like, there are other degrees higher than Christianity. There are degrees higher than Islam. It exists. If it doesn't, tell them, come talk to me. Prove it. And you know they don't want to talk to me. God invite everybody. So everybody come. Nobody comes. I'm the nigga sitting there with the birthday hat on, and nobody's at the table. But I invited everybody. Come talk to me. You'll see. There are degrees above that. And the issue is Dr. Malachi York brought those degrees, so they scared. They don't want to approach it because he learned all the degrees before he introduced that degree. There are degrees higher than Christianity. There are real deal orders above masonry. Eventually, people have to let masonry go. Look, you want me to show you why you got to let masonry go? Right? Let me show you why. It's right there. You see them? They got that shit laced and everything. You got to let masonry go, too. Now, before that, you would never see me do that. But he said, "Face, you got it on the hat." Yeah, I had on the hat. And I showed you the 6-pointed star in the hat. The Star of David is in the Masonic symbol. But flip that bitch over. You'll see him. The devil is in all of this illusionary shit that they call in degrees. There are degrees above Masonry and Rosicrucianism. There are degrees above all that shit that people think that if I put on a hat of something and I'm telling you or explaining you what it is, that must be who I am. That's not who I am. Remember they would say, he's an agent because he's wearing a Mason thing. No, I have the Mason degree so I can tell you about it. Christianity got a lot of weird stuff in it. Islam got a lot of weird stuff in it, but it got a lot of good stuff in it that you can learn from. Don't stay down there. If you want to stay down there, you can. But don't stay down there if you're trying to get up here. Okay, was Jesus a Christian? No. That's the simplest answer you can give somebody. Jesus was more of an Essene or a Magi than he would be a Christian. Jesus was more of a Muslim than he was a Christian. So was Jesus a Christian? No. Was Jesus a Jesuit? No. Knights Templar? No. Jesus was of the ancient Egyptian order. Whole nother conversation. You know he was because he learned from them. And Jesus was of the order of Melchizedek. Order of Melchizedek, ancient and mystic order of Melchizedek. They said that in the book of Hebrews, that he was raised out to the order of high priest. That's not no regular little stuff. He's not no Christian. Me reading the Bible, I'm not trying to be Christian. I want to be a part of the order of Melchizedek. Because I want to be like Jesus. And he wasn't saying follow him. So however he got there, I want to take that route. I want to go to Melchizedek while I'm going to Jesus. Right? Unless that means that I have to walk in his way in order to get to Melchizedek. Okay, I'll do that. What I need to do? Go to church, pay tithes? When did he say that? When he told me that? What I need to do? Join one of these people over here? No. Well, no, what I really need to do is make a direct connection. And if I can't do it, they'll get to me, but I need to make myself reachable. I can't make myself reachable in your clubs. I can't make myself reachable running behind these devils, these rappers. Oh, look, let me tell you something. I'll tell you a secret. You might got about 10% of the music industry on his live. But let me tell you something. They'll never say it. Every time I go live, they join. They'll never say it. They don't join from their accounts. Only one who probably joined from the account, like Kodak. You'll see Kodak come in. You'll see Rollo come in. Oh, but it's a lot of them. They don't join from their accounts. They come in, they listen. And they're like, how you know? Right now they like that, but they can't comment that because I can see, right? So let me tell you something. The reason why they listening, because ain't nothing else out here like it. Don't be fooled. There is nothing out here like Nuapo. And they seeing it from me, so they like, maybe we can find it in somebody else. They look and they try to put other niggas on, like D1 of them, and try to say, well, do they got it? Nope. There's a reason why people like Kevin Gates. He'll hit me up and say, yo, man, I see you. Authenticity is the highest frequency. Niggas can see that. He ain't gonna make no big scene, but he can see that. They paying attention, say, who is this one? It ain't even me. Because I'll move out the way. And then you're gonna see the unseen. He who been operating. That's the light that moved through. The light of every man or woman who come into the world. The light that's operating in the darkness and the darkness comprehended it not. That light, that unseen, that green light al-Khidr is always present. So when you see me and hear me, it's like, hey, please. I'm comfortable in my being, in my essence because of that. But because of that alone, you don't see this. You don't see this in the world. You don't see this in the world. You might see this. You might see this. People do this. I don't know why they do that. I don't see nobody that did that. But you see this, right? And depending on who you are, you might see this or you might see this. But you don't see this. This is something that you... How do you explain it? You don't. You have to introduce people to it so they can become initiates of it. And they, too, become supreme beings. How do you introduce people to it? Do you hand them a degree? Do you just teach them something? No, you be it. That's the introduction. You have to be it initially. If you're not it, you can't walk nobody to the green light. It'd be just like this. Those who had eyes to see, before that light even went on, what light you saw? Green. Then they say, Omari, what about the shades? You don't always see me with shades. Sometimes you'll see me with shades, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you'll see me popping out with the Muslim attire. Sometimes with a suit. Sometimes with a t-shirt on. You're looking for the man and you ain't even hearing what's happening. I done said everything, but didn't I say what Nicki Minaj is saying? Now look at Nicki Minaj saying it. I have a song called Here Comes Santa Claus, where I was saying what Nicki Minaj is saying. And that came out in 2020. Now look at Nicki Minaj saying it. Oh, look at that. Look, all I did was turn it back on. You see? So I would tell y'all to tap into that which is unseen. How do you do it? Fast. How do you do it? Abstinence. Stay away from their clubs. And stop listening to their racket. Then you ain't got to look at me like no Superman. I'm super. But you don't got to look at me like no Superman. You start realizing, wait a minute, something's in me changing. Your transformation going to be personal. It don't have nothing to do with whether or not you need to look up to me. You're going to start looking up to you. Then you're going to have visitations. They're going to be reaching into your life. You'll see it. And you won't need me to verify it. But you know, some of y'all going to be tempted to reach out to me and say, I had an experience. What do you think about this? And I'm going to tell you the same thing every time. That was your experience. You want me to think about your experience. You want me, well, that was you. They gave that to you. You need to be asking the ones who gave you what they mean by that. Yo, he just sent me a message with a scorpion and a lamb and a fire and a date, the 16th. What does that mean? I don't know. They didn't tell me. They told you. You ever thought to ask the person that sent you the message? You don't need no medium or no middleman. You know the middleman is right here. Right there behind the sternum. Okay, you know what I'm saying? That's the middleman. Right there, packed in and protected. You know, the vital organs are protected by hard shells. All you got to do is get in there. Which you already are in there. You just have to take your ability to feel to those locations. You go there. Right? Okay, there are different specifications of what you feel pushed on different parts of the body. Right? You say, I love this person with all my, what? Heart. You know what I'm saying? I can do anything I put my brain to, my mind to. You already know what you can access certain things through, using whichever part or portion of your body. So you know the feeling comes from here. Right? Meaning your ability to be intuitive and all of that with emotion, right here. Okay, so then if you cannot communicate with God verbally to get a verbal response, if you're not able to black and white access extraterrestrials in their dimensions, then you may need to be figuring out what this is right here. Because this might be one of those machines built in or telephones that you can use to call, including this. But you can't access it if you flooding yourself with all the other BS. How you going to access it? Y'all hear me? Now, again, I'm one of those ones that are of the higher degrees. I ain't going to claim nothing in front of you because you ain't ready yet. But I will tell you this. The reason why I keep reaching into this internet and moving stuff around as a part of my program is because I have the ability to play with reality. That's all I've been doing. Playing. That's all. The Rashad Jamal thing is a game. Rashad Jamal is not an elder. He's not an ascended master. He's not an adept. That's why we keep doing this. Every time he do this, I say, what'd he say? And we take the recording, we put it up big, and we show you he lied, he lied, he lied, he lied. That's all that is. He has to be quiet. No, you don't even know where you are. You need to be working to figure out, what did I do? How can I get it right? Is this going to benefit me? That's why I say, if he's an elder or a prophet, where is his scripture? Where are his books? You're supposed to be able to write stuff that happens. You're supposed to be able to write things that if people go back to your books, it's like, oh, wait a minute. And I'm not even calling myself a prophet. I'm saying, where's your scripture? I got 19 books. In my last book, I didn't just write and say, oh, I want to write a book. I went into a small area like this, right? For 9 days, I didn't eat no food. I drank water. I had some pinto bean juice. I didn't even get to finish it. I did no solid foods for 9 days. No masturbation, no orgasm, no speaking, no nothing except focusing, reading, writing, and I wrote the book. If you can hear, you hear. And I gave people the book. There go my 9 days of isolation. And things came through with that. It ain't regular. Stuff that was being figured out, it ain't regular. But I gave it to you and I kept going. I ain't make it big. I ain't do no Instagram video about it. I just gave it to you, kept going. Those who were around, somebody got the physical copy from me. To this day, they have it. I gave it to them. They bought it from me, $300. I gave it to them. Here you go. And we kept moving. You see? Where are your books, bro? You're doing too much of this. Where are your scripture that if they shut this down, people got this? Some people don't went and print out my books. I told people you could print out my books and sell them. I don't care. Sell my books. Once you get them, they're yours. Where your scripture? You're doing too much of this. Trying to worry about whether or not nigga. I listened to one of these clips from Big Homie CC. He called him a CIA agent. I'm like, I don't understand what's wrong with you people. They're like, I'm one of the 23 scientists. What's your name? He is yet to answer that. I know he's listening because he's speaking on some of the things I said. Answer the question. Which one of the 23 are you? You know what I'm saying? I participated in creating the cosmos. What were you prior to that? If you name anything that exists right now within the cosmos, you ain't one of them. What are you talking about? Where non-ether came from? Explain it. Where it came from. And explain what non-ether is. Down to the very science of the actual components. Split it up. Give me the amount of 999. Don't just say 999. Give me what it amounts to. It's a power tower of 3 degrees 9 times 9 to the 9th power of 9. Okay, what's the amount of that? You know, that's an actual number. What is that? So that's not no real threat. You have to understand what I'm doing. Because everything point right back around to the center. Once you get there, it's like, oh, I get what he's saying. How many of y'all be watching people now? It's like, what the fuck is these people talking about? They be saying anything, don't they? Niggas just be talking. Some niggas said women use sew-ins and braids to show you how to get out of the slave campaign. I mean, the slave plantation, because it looked like the cornfields. Nigga. First evolved. Most of the damn plantations had cotton on them. Not corn. But you don't have to know that because you just can say whatever the fuck you want to say. Most of the plantations had cotton on it. They weren't cornfields. Secondly, most of the women had natural afros, not sew-ins and extensions. That came many decades later. Very much many. This nigga said that's how they escaped. They said, let me see your head. Okay. And I'm looking at it. He finna say, I'm just playing. Then I scrolled it. He never said, I'm just playing. He wasn't playing. Somebody said they worked some corn. You don't think I know that they didn't just pick? So here's what I want to say. This nigga said people will read in people's heads and say, what you did, what you said? Go here, go here, go here. You could just draw that shit in the sand. You could just draw that shit right in the dirt. Say, hey, look, go here, go here, go here. Fuck, you need to use my head. Get your head. And these people play and people run with it. And next you know, it's going to be like, cotton fields, cornfields was how we escaped because we had to run straight. Nigga literally said they had to run straight because look at their hair. The cornrows go straight. And the design he was showing did like this. I said, what the fuck sense would it make not to run straight? That's the direction they said go? Think about what I'm saying before y'all get mad at me because y'all want to believe these people saying some bullshit. You got to look at my head before we run up this motherfucker? Say, hold on. Okay, I'm going to go straight. Nigga, that's the only direction. You done got lost looking at her head. He said, about to get deep. It did. We was in deep shit before the end of the video. Every time I see these niggas post something, I'll be like, I'm finna say something to him. But I get busy. I got to say something to these people. Like, what the fuck are they doing? They want to talk about Harry. They don't never want to talk about these people. This is, let's get it clear. It's about to get real deep. Hold on. They use their head, nigga, to run up the cornfield. Okay. And people get mad at me because I don't believe it. So let these people have whatever the fuck they got going on. I'm one of them ones. And you supposed to be one of them ones too, nigga. Ain't just supposed to be me. You supposed to be the one. Hey, listen, hold on. What you said? All right, let me go ahead and read that real quick before you keep going. Well, I just want to keep pushing it. I just want to keep talking to you about it. Yeah, but you said a point. I'm going to research it. And then you keep talking to me. You don't want me to research it? Nah. Stop talking to me. Go talk to somebody else who's going to listen to you. They'll believe what you don't try to recruit me. You trying to recruit me? Nature Boy trying to recruit me. I ever told y'all that? Nature Boy in 2018 tried to recruit me to be Carbon Nation. He didn't know who he was talking to. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I didn't even realize he was trying to do it till he was telling me, I was in the strip clubs, right? I'm like, oh, I've been to the strip club. I'm thinking he was just telling me he was in the strip club. No, he's like, no, I was dancing. Well, I didn't actually dance in the strip club, but I know niggas might dance. No, like I was dancing. What are you saying? I was a male stripper. There's no way to say you a male stripper without niggas having to scratch their chin. You stripped males or you you stripped for males? Or yeah, I was stripping for males. Okay, why did you do that? This nigga told me, and I'm not lying. This is in 2018. He called me on the phone. This nigga said, people gotta think about the men too. Everybody think about the women and them being sexually pleased. Ain't nobody think about the men. He said, so I was there to do my work, doing God's work as a male stripper because I was thinking about the men. And I was like, but the women already be there. And they be thinking about the men already. Nobody said you got to go do that. Wasn't nobody saying that. Nobody was like, oh shit, what about the niggas? Niggas already in the strip club being thought about. Who said to you, you are my son. I need you to go shake your ass. You might want to go rethink who the fuck voice that was. Nigga said, I can prove to you I'm the Christ. I ain't see that nowhere in the Bible. That ain't what this nigga meant when he said, pick up your pole and walk with me. All right, I gotta get off here. It's too late. Y'all know how I get when it get too late. It's too late. That is not what that nigga God meant, man. Or Jesus, whoever said that. Jesus said that. Take up your pole and walk with me. Nigga, Nature Boy talking some Oh, shit. That nigga did the NLE Chopper walk with the pole. Y'all know the NLE Chopper walk when he was like, if you was a bad bitch, you want to fuck him too. That nigga NLE Chopper just did some crazy shit. I can't even say nothing because the whole community beat my ass. I'm like, what the hell? And they said, you say I'm such and such? And bent over, like, show me the nigga who done. Hey, man. Hey, man. Shawty, this nigga bent over. This nigga bent over. You be done caught the nigga that. And he might want to fight. He might, man, get your ass on. Da-da-da-da, whoop-whoop. Man, nigga, I ain't da-da-da-da-da. And they ain't going back and forth. I don't know no nigga that you be like, man, nigga, you. And he say, hey. And then nigga, I can't even do it. So I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Then nigga, I can't even do it. I'm not even allowed. It's against my religion. What the hell? That nigga bent over, pointed the camera at his butt, and was like, show me the nigga who done. I'm like, what? Then niggas in the comments say, y'all don't get it. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We do get it. We just don't know why. We don't know why it's there. We don't understand. That ain't the approach, right? Where the niggas at? Y'all ever remember when we were little kids? you be done called a nigga that they ready to fight, right? Nobody bent over. I went my whole life without seeing an accused nigga bend over and say, where he at? Whoa. There should be nobody to find. It shouldn't even be in the conversation. That nigga said, go find him. I commented some shit too. I ain't gonna hold you. I said, and when she find it, then what? And I was like, you know what? I deleted it. When she find him, then what? Because you tempted her. You called me, find me the nigga who did that. That, first of all, that's these niggas though. Listen, that's a nigga who was trying to play like he was NLE Chakra. How? What the fuck? And y'all want me to be following behind these niggas? That nigga just bent clean over. With white drawers, by the way. Some people don't know what I'm saying. Nigga bent over with white drawers and said, where he at? Where he at? What? Find me the nigga who done did that. Hey, man. Y'all better stop letting nigga pop up in our emotion. Try to take, you know what I'm saying, credit for shit they ain't had nothing to do with. Then dip out, next thing you know, they bent over. Or walking up some mansion steps, talking about if I was a bad bitch. What? It's just not, you're not going to be able to beat them allegations with these types of behaviors. What is you talking about? I want to fuck me too. Okay, hey, man, hold on. I want to, listen, he didn't even just leave it at that. He went deeper. I want to suck me too. I'm like, that's a lot of stuff you're doing. We can't keep overlooking these infractions. That's a lot at this moment. Not only is you walking on the runway up the, not only is you doing that, nigga said, bent over. That about worse than Rashad. He was like, Killer Clan. Remember that? Popping bottles and. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, did y'all know Rashad used to be like that? Y'all know the nigga y'all following used to be like popping bottles and chopper singing and da-da-da-da. What the fuck? Niggas was like, And then he nigga get out here in front of everybody like, I'm one of the guys. Shut your stupid ass up, nigga. You ain't one of the nobody. You were the one of the irritators. This shit irritating the motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, what the hell? Then he got another song he was talking about, I'm in the trap. I'm shooting niggas, da-da-da-da, cooking up, woody-woody-woo. It has something like, man, what the fuck? Here come his wife. I'm about to get his mama on there so we can go from when he was a child up to now. Girl, tell them why you want to do that. Because we went back 9 years and found that this nigga was talking about Killer Clan, shooters and choppers singing and killing everybody, and everybody around me are killers. You gonna need to adopt a nigga. We popping bottles. I'm like, what? You either killing niggas or popping bottles. Ain't nobody doing both, bro. And then it's like, bro, this why I be giving up, man. Like, what the fuck? I just give up. Popping bottles and choppers singing. You ain't gonna do that shit. But that's what this nigga was promoting. They're like, we're gonna go back to when he was a kid. We gotta listen to his mama. You don't gotta go, I don't never gotta go get my mama. Hey, go tell these people I was on some real shit when I was little. I just go show you. I just say, look, here you go. You go down my damn everything, you can see it. All that. Oh, damn, this nigga was 10 talking about this shit. We gotta go back to when he was a child. And we don't find shit, but this nigga talking about some, I like Martin Luther King. Shut your stupid ass. He was a good man. The white killed him. When I find the whites, I'm gonna get payback. Get your stupid ass out. That's not spiritual, nigga. That's just regular shit. When I found a Black History Project. Get your stupid ass out. I'm tired of all this stupid shit that I gotta be subject to. Everybody want me to be stupid with them. No. How about this? I'll make you a promise. Bitch, before I die, I want it to be clear. I'm not going to be stupid with you. No. No, I refused, and that's probably why they killed me. Just letting you know. And just overstand, before they killed me, they gave me one more opportunity. They were like, you know this is your last chance, right? You going to stupid with us, or you not going to stupid with us? I'm not stupid with y'all niggas. What the hell? These folks be dead ass with a straight face be saying this stupid shit. We're going to go back to when he was little for all y'all liars. You only talking about one person. And I came on the live. You removed me from the live. I said I go live. You say we ask questions. Why you want me to ask my question? Why you want to ask a question? I got questions like everybody else. I can't play. Y'all can call me a CIA agent that worked for the government, and I'm Zeus, and I'm a fallen angel, and I was sent to cause the victim. All this, and I can't ask you nothing. I can't even ask a question, but I'm a damn CIA agent. They got to do fundraisers, nigga. You know how embarrassing that is? It's like, I don't know which part is embarrassing, but it got to be somewhere up the embarrassing alley for me to be a CIA agent, and I need funds. The government not giving me resources. I got a question. That's it. I just want to ask questions. Like, maybe let's start with, if I'm a CIA agent, why did I say F Black History? Don't y'all say Black History is a CIA program? Why did I say F Black History? I should be supporting it. I should be out here pushing the same bullshit the rest of the 19 Keys nigga pushing. Why am I the nigga that said, fuck Black History? We don't do that. That don't have nothing to do with us. That's CIA. Oh, but then the nigga like Rashad Jamal told us, when Rosa Parks, nigga, you bringing up Rosa Parks? Don't bring up Rosa Parks. Nigga, bring up somebody that we ain't even know nothing about. You divine insight. That nigga need to be going back 4.5 billion years ago. He created some shit. He need to be talking about what the fuck they was doing. Don't bring up these new people. Bring up your brothers. The rest of the 22 scientists who created the cosmos. Bring them up and talk about y'all stories and quarrels and conflicts and resolutions. Nigga, don't tell me about nobody sat on the damn bus. Rosa Parks. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? That's why these niggas be thinking they Malcolm X standing there with the gun, looking out the blind. Nobody coming for you. But I'm telling you, this is the game that I don't want to play that game with them. Y'all can play. I don't want to play that game. These people ain't never been no problem. These people ain't never been no issue. The government ain't worried about them. Most of these niggas probably was just annoying. They just got annoying. You know what I'm saying? That's why I dedicated the 28 days to myself. Yeah, your story matters. You right on point. Don't let these people sell this bullshit to you. I done fucked around and broke my damn shades. I got so many shades. Don't let these people sell this bullshit to you. Everybody who know me, how many people in here know me personally, man? How many of y'all actually met me in person? Like, know me for real? Is this clout? All right, let's put some respect on emotion. If it's clout, why I'm like this in real life? Not the internet. Everybody know I'm going to talk about some real shit. I'm on some real shit. That's just what I'm known for. How this clout? That's what I really care about. That's why I ain't even know about the Nicki Minaj shit till somebody who know me in person sent me the shit. I ain't even know. She was like, you seen this? I'm like, not till you said something. Nah, I seen it. Appreciate it. Let me talk. I will talk about it. I ain't even know about that shit. Cause I'm not even focused on that shit. I ain't see it. They had it on the neighborhood talk. They ain't put it on the shade room. They put a little bit on there. But they definitely dodged her. I know why they dodged her, though. Because she said she going to come out on them. You know what I'm saying? I could tell this you in real life. That's why I want to be friends. Oh, no, I don't do that. But look, at the same time, right? Because everybody got what they got to do, right? Give your life back to God for all y'all people who trying to figure out where you're going and you feel like you lost and you trying to operate it. Give your life back to the Most High. Give your life back to God. You got to read the Bible. You got to pray more. You know what I'm saying? I would tell y'all, those of y'all who in the church, if you feel like that's right, all right, go ahead, do your thing. If you seeing that something ain't right and don't feel legit, church should change you. You shouldn't have to keep going back to church. You see what I'm saying? Once you go, it's supposed to be a transformation station to where you don't got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Why people still going to church? You notice that? These people been in church their whole life. They still going. Where the transformation at? You ain't been raised incorruptible yet. You still got to keep going back. You see? So for everybody who, you know what I mean, you seeing it ain't right, yeah, go ahead. Leave the church and get closer to the Most High, because they ain't gonna do it. And they don't even know they're running out of time. Hit them kneecaps on the floor. Yeah, praying. Hey, look, man. You can pray like this. Just sit still and observe. Observe your thoughts. Express gratitude. You don't got to do no extra shit. Express gratitude. Observe your thoughts. And relax. That's prayer. Don't let people sell none of that universal commercial shit. Pray by just sitting still. Some of y'all need to do isolation. Some of y'all need to sit with yourself. Literally sit with yourself. I ain't talking about play. Actually sit with you and isolate. Some of y'all need to get away from a bunch of people and just be with you. You with me? Because it's the game's just over. Some of y'all feel it. That's why I'm bringing up all this stuff. Time speeding up. Skies is different. All these signs to show you, man, this shit is not regular. And the time that you have to make the decision is doing like this. And everybody ain't even gonna know until it's done. And then it's like, what can you do? You decided that you chose their world. Why? I don't know. It's a fleeting game. You see? Look at how all these people out here upset with me because I'm challenging their illusion. But what did I actually do to you? Think about it. What did I actually do to Rashad Jamal that got these people so mad? What I did to him. I challenged what he taught. That's what we're supposed to do. I challenged what he was saying. That's what we're supposed to do. But I challenged not just him. I challenged everybody. The industry, everybody. So what did I do to them that got them so upset? No, they're upset because their illusion is being challenged. And you can't approach everybody the same way. Some people are real life devils. You better open your arms into your own demise. Sometimes you got to pick your sword up. Fuck all that. Sometimes you really got to fight these niggas. And I'm not saying physically harm nobody. I mean, you got to show up and be ready to go to work about it. Go to war about it because they ain't going to stop. They going to keep going. I'm a CIA agent. Next thing you know, I'm going to be somebody that the president is in touch with. He going to say phase one, the one who called to get my cell rated. I'm like, man, all right. Did that mean I need to be able to go through my call log and show that there? Let's do that right now, and I'll do it. And then once he lied about that, it's like, how many things you going to let these people lie about? Y'all just want these people to be victors over me? Listen, let me save you time. Life is going to victor over me. Time is going to consume this me that you think it is. Ain't nobody going to be able to do that except life, time, the Most High. The Most High is my victor. Nobody else can do it. There's nothing that I attach to that make me feel like I need to prove this to you. You want me to lose? What you really say, you want me gone? I'm going to be gone one day. I'll be out your way, but that's not going to change your state. It's not. If anything, you'll have less of an opportunity to get your state rectified if ain't nobody sent to you. So you want me out the way? I'll be out the way. Do anybody understand that? Y'all want me to be gone? I will be gone. And where's Rashad taking you? I'm taking people to the master because the master is the reason why I know where to go. I can't even just explain where to go. I got to show people that, and that's what we've been doing. So I've been on this road since I was little, and I'm still on it. Now you're seeing the artists come out, the Pharaoh Clan artists, and they all pushing what I'm pushing. I ain't even by myself no more. They ain't even watching what's happening. We multiplying. We don't die. We multiply. That way, even if something do happen with phase one, guess what? Too late. He done already replicated himself. And like Dr. Malachi York told me, tell the rest of them, don't be afraid so you ain't by yourself. They're going to try to isolate you. But when it's enough of y'all out there kicking it, they can't stop it. Okay, man, what? Did Rashad do that? No. Not only did he not do that, anybody who looked up to him that became TikTok influencer, whatever, he calling them out as agents now. And all they wanted to do was support and look up to him. They wanted him out. They ain't want him in jail, none of that. But he didn't create no teachers. Think about what I'm telling you. Rashad didn't create any teachers. I've created teachers. Now, I don't want to say create. I opened the way for teachers to come through with right knowledge. And it ain't my thing. It's Dr. Malachi York. I don't want people to get confused. Dr. Malachi York created many teachers. Opened the way for many teachers. Rashad ain't taught nobody nothing that they can come out and teach. They just got to repeat what he's saying. There are no subject matters. Meaning these subjects do not matter. What am I supposed to do with this? How can I? There's Arcturians and Pleiadians. All right. Now what do I do? Just go within. Okay. Then after I get in there, where do I go? It's empty teachings. That's why I've said, hey, look, here go your opportunity. I already know y'all going to be upset. Those of y'all who got upset, I just wanted to give you the opportunity. Here go your opportunity. Walk away from him. He confusing the shit out of your soul. You don't even know it till you get over here. Now I said some of y'all started over there with him. Then you came over here. Then you got to Nuwapu and realized it wasn't about me. And now look at you. Look at you now. You really on that level now. And some of y'all are growing. And that's why I say don't stop at me because you be under me. You can't go past me. You need to be growing because ain't no telling who you are. And you might surpass me. I tell the youngest, make sure you surpass me. Because I had an X amount of time to do X, Y, Z. You need to be surpassed by the time you get 27, 28, 29, 30. You should be on degree 90. I'm on degree 70 right now. You see? And you can tell I have the wisdom of a 70-year-old. I'm on degree 70. You need to be on degree 90 by the time you get to my age. They won't be able to tell you none of this stuff. They don't know what this means. How you supposed to be one of the elders and you ain't teaching nothing the elders would teach? No elderly wisdom coming through these people. You know what I mean? They can't touch people and heal them. People come around, they just end up talking. But no changes happen in people's realm. That's what I'm saying. You learn rhetoric, but that's not the same thing. I've watched people literally change and transform from having been around me and Nuwapu. And they're transforming into them, not me. You see that? So yeah, y'all need to clean y'all ears. Go back, watch, see what happened. Where did you lose your way? You lost your way when you made this man be a leader unto you, and you never made him prove it. And then you bumped your head when someone popped up and said, time's up. They said, oh shit. Everybody said it at the same time. Oh shit. Who is this? They said, where did he even come from? And I said, no. Where did you come from? We've been here watching you. You didn't know that because we move different. You didn't even see us. You were operating on angle. We came in on the curve. You didn't even see me coming. But I've been here. But I was watching you. Where did you come from? Who sent you? You misled these people. You're responsible for that. You know that? Then here come the people talking. Yeah, why you? And I just let their voice fade away. I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you, right? You misled these people. Oh, he's a government agent. Did you think that was going to make me be quiet? You have to prove that. You can't just say that. All right, you can't prove that because you know you're just saying that. All right, now you said he's a CIA agent. You know you got to prove that. You know you can't just say that. You ain't better prove that because you're just saying that. Okay, then he said all the people that was on the list were CIA agents. I said, if either one of us on this list is not a CIA agent, he's a liar. I'm not CIA, so he lied. You see that? But the rest of them, they're not going to really be able to talk and deal with it and go piece by piece and break down the teachings and all that. But I can't. When you did that, when you put my face on there, all you did was expose yourself more. You cannot defeat green light with green light. Every time you bring up my name, it don't matter. It could be the damnedest thing they say. Every time you bring up my name, it's going to bring people back. Some of y'all are dead. Let me tell you about yourself. Because you can't stay away, right? So let me tell you. Some of y'all are in here, let me tell you a dilemma, and let me help you. Because I can. Your dilemma is you think something isn't happening fast enough. You feel as though something should be happening to me, but it's not happening fast enough. So you done started slipping around and attempting to seed or sow more dissension as you did prior to you being called out on it. And you're like, this ain't happening fast enough, so maybe I can make it happen through other people. You didn't know that when you went to these people that they already know how y'all move. The one you went to is definitely well-versed in how people move when they scorned and how to, because she witnessed it. She saw it. You see, and saw it for years. So the one you went to, they let me see it in a certain way to say, see what they doing? Because we have a way of communicating. So when they post something, but they making it be that this is blotted, they let me see. Yeah, you see what they doing? I'm like, I see what they doing. Right? So here's what I can help you with. And coming on the live ain't gonna help you either, because every time you get exposed, it's just gonna irritate more demons. So check this out. Oh, you said I'm muffling the mic? It's probably. Check this out. Here's what I can tell you to do. Just watch. You know what I'm saying? If you had a job to do and you did your job, it'll happen if it's supposed to happen. But if you was just a waste of space and it wasn't supposed to happen, it ain't gonna happen. So then you have to deal with that because then it's like you fucked yourself up trying to make something happen to one of the anointed. But you can't make nothing happen to the anointed. You can only play the role. So I'll give you an example. If somebody attempting to send harm to me, right, and why would I still be here when I could easily just be gone? I'm gonna give you the reason. The same reason Jesus was like, put your sword down. Don't cut his ear off. This is my pen. This is in my Father's will. Jesus knew they were coming to where he was at, and he was right there when they came. Because we'll know when something's happening and it's supposed to happen. We know who's a Judas among us, and we know who ain't. We'll tell you before you do it. We'll even let you read certain segments or sections out of a biblical scripture to let you know that you're reading something that's about to take place. Whether it's some false witnesses brought against somebody, whatever it is, we'll let you read it. You don't even know it's going to be you. But we do. That's how we move. Or we'll write a letter when we're going into isolation, say, some of y'all not going to be able to keep moving after I come out of here. Or before all of this is over, some of y'all won't be able to move. I said, well, before this is all sealed, some of y'all won't be able to move forward. You ain't know I was talking about you. I know. I said, okay. But I'm in isolation. You don't know that. Well, you know I'm in isolation. You don't know what that means, though. When I go in isolation, I went in isolation for 3 days and transformed. When I go in isolation and I'm quiet, it's different than just somebody going in isolation. When I'm silent, they talking to me completely, saying, listen, you need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? If I really take you there, you will hear it. Like, oh, I see the whole game. Finally, this is the part that, oh. And then we'll get there, and then people start seeing stuff start shifting. I say, remember I told you this? Remember I told you that? And all y'all who broke away, y'all on here too. Why y'all on here? Do you know why you on here? Well, you're watching, but let me tell you what happens. Any event that something occurs to one of they who you felt something needed to happen to, you forget the other part of the story. The other part of the story is it fucks you up internally because you know that you weren't standing on truth. It'll fuck you up internally. Judas went and killed himself. Anybody remember the story? Judas killed himself and didn't want the money. Right? There are people in the community that suffer certain things like that because of what they felt or found out their family was involved in and took themselves out. This is a different spirit you playing with. It's the reason why I didn't let people, some people tell me they want to do rituals for the master teacher to get them out. It's the reason why this shit didn't happen. You want to know why you weren't able to do that? Because y'all not right. I was asking them, like, are y'all sure y'all want to play with this? You talking about you want to do a ritual to help the master. Excuse me, you don't even know what you playing with. You don't play in his frequency. They were supposed to do it on this day, it don't work. Supposed to do it on this day, it don't work. Days passing, it never worked. You want to know why it didn't work? You was being spared. You don't touch that frequency. You ain't heard him speaking on it, so you don't know. But people done tried to play. You don't remember the story when they went to Kenya and they had to help him and they sent stuff for him and da-da-da-da. People been trying to play with magic shit for a long time. But you don't even fuck with the master. Maybe you don't need to touch this. You see that? And then them same people be talking about people doing magic. Y'all talking about doing rituals. Nobody even told me. It got to me later. I'm like, whoa, hold on. What? Who said what? When y'all decided that y'all gonna do some magic for the master, what are y'all doing? Everybody talking about they want to move in here. What are y'all doing? You don't know what this is. So I want to make sure it's clear. Don't think I'm not still who I am. You bore witness in real life. I see you watching. I literally see. You can't put the phone down. You're watching, observing everything. You could have been right here. You could have been around still. All you had to do was pass your test. You didn't pass your test. So because you didn't pass your test, and all the other people that was with you, first of all, let's be clear. The other people that broke away, they was never with us. I told people that before, though. They didn't know because I didn't just say it out in the group. I said, that one's a demon. This one right there is a sloth. This one right here, this one draining that one. They life force leaving because of this one. I told everybody that's close enough to hear. So, see, the thing about certain beings, they think they drawing near like the Cheddar do or the Keter Bean do when you read the book, Are There Black Devils by Dr. Malachi York. Their job is to get close to you. So they think because they close that they in. Like with the perimeter with Dr. York. They didn't know you're right where we know you're supposed to be. You don't walk into our field and we don't know who you are. They said, why didn't you cut certain people off beforehand? You cut certain people off, you see what happened. Those of y'all who observed it, when they started getting cut off based off of their actions, then all of a sudden shit blow up. But you got to ask, why didn't it blow up before that happened? If you feel like you upset because somebody called you a liar, and now all of a sudden all this stuff going on, why was none of that going on before this person said you lied? Watch what I'm telling you because you're going to see it when the episodes play out. Watch what I'm telling you. It's all a part of the plan. Is there a sloth? It's certain beings got different energies. You can know who around you. Demons operate in different levels. I don't know. These degrees may not be for y'all. Because I just be saying so sometimes I be forgetting like, wait. Other people don't really understand because they got 7 spirits they'll send to certain people. They might put a group of demons on you to be like 7 of them. Right? You'll know, or like 6 or 7. Okay. Sloth is one of the deadly sins. Okay? Lust, all this, but when they naming the deadlies, they're not just sins, they're demons that move within that operation, okay, or within that frequency. Those demons operate that way. So the gluttons, you got to be mindful of that. I ain't trying to make nobody be like prejudiced. I don't know if I should tell people this stuff, but you looking at people and you see like how they be like, I don't know if I should tell them that, man. I don't know, man. Cause I'm starting to feel like maybe I shouldn't say certain things. Because I don't want people to misuse what I'm saying. That's why I got a lot of degrees that I don't talk about. Because I don't want people to misuse it. You start side-eyeing people because they big. I don't want you to do that. I want you to notice, though, certain people are how they're built. That makes sense? You look at people and you realize their personality matches their build. Okay. I ain't gonna say too much though. I don't want people to. Anyway, certain people came around with certain energy. I'm like, that's a sloth and a glutton, and they bit by lust. There's a few of them. That one got pride. That one got jealousy, like a motherfucker, envy. Yeah, and lust. Most of them, their foundation was lust, and they had branches of other demons. I saw who was moving at whatever time. You know what I mean? Overindulge? No, I'm saying gluttons. I ain't say overindulge, even though that could tie in. My point is, for those of y'all who be seeing, watching, really think about what your role is. Because Judas thought he was doing God work until it all played out. But he was really just trying to convince himself that. Think about what your role is. If your thing is to attempt to take someone down, what's your role? As long as you understand that, then that's cool. Do your job. Remember, I said it be them snakes who go behind and try to spread information and misinformation, speak about people. It's them snakes that do that. A lot of y'all was doing that when y'all were around. You ain't doing nothing new. You were doing it while you were around. Spreading the misinformation, dissension, sowing seeds, trying to plant, and it's like, because it blew up and it didn't work how you wanted it to work, now it's like you slandering out there with the rest of them. It's about 30 people that came around and then they eventually wound up breaking away and slandering. And without saying too much, because I don't want to spook people out, it's still about a good 30 people around. But you don't know them yet. It's some who are around and they thinking they going to be able to just be around like kinda. You don't know who they are yet. I know who they are. Your thing is to make sure it ain't you. So you have to understand your intentions. Watch your intentions and your inner thoughts. Nobody knows them but yourself. If your inner thoughts ain't right, it's you. Right? If your inner thoughts is twisted, it's you. It is you. And I really can't do nothing about the fact that it is you. Only you can do something about that. Because it don't matter where you go. That's going to be who you are. That you're there to spy or you're there to cause problems because you're programmed to do that. Every universe that collides that way is programmed to do that. When you meet up with people and you realize, man, this person's all about trouble. Everything they do is chaotic and that fast life and da-da-da-da. That's what they're there to do. You don't know how many people they're going to cause to destroy themselves, and they have not been destroyed yet. They're trying to be destroyed. Their job is to destroy others. So there's a few of y'all around. I ain't going to say too much because if I say too much, you give it away too early, and it's not a part of the script. You got to think that I think you with us. All right, let me tell you how many people I think is actually with me. That way, when I give you the number, you ain't got to be confused. Should I tell them? If I ain't supposed to tell them, 9 seconds, I'm going to count down. I'm going to show y'all where I'm at with it. 9 seconds, I'm going to count down. I'll hear a loud bang if I ain't supposed to tell them. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's only about 3 people. 3 to 5. That's not the original number. The original number that was told to me was 2. 3 to 5 is me being optimistically myself. There are about 2 people that when all of this is said and done, those will be the ones who would be there. The rest, everybody else, y'all are here for entertainment. Y'all are here to be a part of something you don't even know what it is. Y'all just around. I know that. So that's why I say don't make this about me because ain't none of y'all for me. Don't make it about me. Make it about Nuwapu. Maybe, this is deja vu. Maybe Nuwapu is why you're here, but don't make it about me because I know who's for me. Don't make it about me. It's only about 2 people. About 2 people. I say 3 to 5 because of the realm can shift at certain times based on people's decision. Man, only about 2 people. You know what I mean? And that can vary. That can vary. You say, damn. Yeah. Well, when Malachi was speaking, he said there's only be 9 people left. When it was concerning him. So, yeah, about 2 people. 2 people who I know, based off of what has been written for me, they'll be able to see certain things beyond the veil. They'll make it. Other than that, it's like, damn, this sounds familiar. I'm not Jesus. I'm just saying it just seemed like that. Because like one of y'all betrayed me. And I know when stuff is coming. And a lot of people think they with me because they right there around. They're like, no, that's more reason why you actually not with me. Because we keep our enemies close. We got to know what they up to. We got to be able to read. We got to be able to see. So we also have to make you think we don't know who you are. That's how we going to keep up with what Zuan is up to. But we know who you are. And we see it. And we ain't going to tell you. Until it's time. Then we'll tell you. So, yeah. Everybody be acting like they want this seat. Please. You don't want the seat until you sitting and you hear everybody's thoughts. You hear everybody at one time. And it's so loud and it's so human. It's like, this shit, man, it's just loud. This person over here, that one over there. This person trying to figure out when they're going to be able to sleep with this person. This person with this person, but they really want to be with this person. These people over here worried about whether or not they're going to be able to make some money off this. This person over here is sent in here to watch and observe. This person over here linked in with this person over here who's linked in with these people over here who are devils. And this person ain't left this motherfucker who's a devil and trying to play like they're going to be able to be over here and be over there. That's a devil. You're not going to be able to do that. But I hear conversations. I hear everything. I hear stuff that happens 2 states down. I just hear that you don't want that brain. Because then, that means 90% of your life is acting like you don't hear. Think about that. Some of y'all go through that. I ain't the only one. Some of y'all go through that, don't it? You be around, you gotta act like you don't peep certain shit. How many people experience that? You gotta act like you don't peep it. That's another level. It's one thing to not be able to peep it. It's a whole different thing to be able to like, nah, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let it slide. You gotta be able to peep game and not say game. That's real game. For the adults, you gotta let people decide shit. Let them be themselves. But then you step in, you might have favoritism. So you want to protect this person, protect this person. You can only be able to protect them while you're there. When you leave, they gonna still be there. That is a motherfucker. Because disappear. Like I did. You know, I did it. Because I'm like, let me see something real quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even go nowhere. All I said was, let me see something real quick. You know what I mean? That crazy hair, right? You see my outfits? That's my closet, y'all. That's my closet, man. They'd be like, he scammed me. He pocketed the money. It ain't going nowhere. I don't know where it's going. You know what I mean? That's a shoebox. There ain't even nothing in that motherfucker. I think it's just some, this one got like some Vaseline in it and some shades. There goes some hats. Oh, there goes more pants. Nigga, I don't be giving damn about none of this shit, man. Shit, nigga, I still got the same shirt from 2023, nigga. I'm wearing the same shirt. Niggas don't even notice. I just be switching it around. All I do is just buy the same black shirt. I'm like a fucking cartoon character. Either way. Some of y'all experienced that shit. Like, I had to disappear. I dipped out. Man, these folks got a trip. I just told my mom, I said, I'm dealing with all this shit because I was like, you know what? The Nuwabians ain't gonna help Pops. I'm gonna go find people who will. And went and collected devils. Collected more devils. I was like, here we go. We did it. Look at us. Nuwapu works. Everybody put on white, purple. What about, man, by that summertime? I was like, what the fuck did I do? I let the devils in my house. I was having fun with the devils. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo, man, these are the devils. You try to be the good, what do you call it? Like the fun teacher. You know what I mean? Like, yo, man, let's have some fun. Everybody, let's do so. We done work this long. These motherfuckers, they plotting on you. And you don't even pay attention. I mean, you see what you see, but you don't really know till you know. You don't. My goal was to get people who can help. We got a few people together, and the majority of them are devils. And they're like, you don't know what that's like. You don't know what that's like. You know what I mean? You don't know what that's like. Okay, y'all don't know how to test people right. Test people based off of like their individual being. Don't test people standardized. Because a lot of motherfuckers gonna pass that test. You're gonna be like, maybe they not the devil. No, test people individually. Test people individually. For all y'all who listening, pass this on through the generation. They don't tell you how long the internet gonna be at. Test motherfuckers individually. You hear me? If you one of the ones who here to do something, before you start getting, man, remember Tupac like forget about that clicking up thing? Stay to yourself. Trust no one. I ain't listen to that nigga, man. And that nigga was me. I was playing. I ain't listen to me. So I'm going to say it again. Forget about that clicking up thing. Trust nobody. Trust no one. My closest friends did me in. Fear is stronger than love. Fear is stronger than love. All the love I gave didn't mean nothing when it came to fear. So many people feel like, and that's what causes the fear. Something ain't going how they thinking it. Something is making it crash it up. And that shit don't mean nothing no more. All the love you gave don't mean nothing no more. You're going to be everything under the sun. Somebody called me a bully. I ain't even, that was like, that one was worse than anything they said. I'm like, he a bully. He bullied these people. Bully who? Bully? That's why I was like, I draw the line. All the other shit, I was like, oh, that's part of the story. That's part of the story. Bully? They don't fit. Whatever. Who did I bully? If I ain't fuck with you, I said get the fuck from around me. That's bullying? No, bullying means stay right here so I can pick on you. No, I said I don't fuck with you, get the fuck from around me. I did not bully you. Who the bully? No, they called me a bully, bro. Like, people don't know. I had access to them chats they was doing. So I was able to see certain shit. All right. Ain't niggas a bully, huh? Bully not even a charge. They put it as a charge. Bully. Who the fuck did I bully, bro? It's one thing, but like, it's worse because I can't think of nobody I bully. I feel better if I could think, oh yeah, I did bully this, but people be around me. I'm a laugh. I'm a joke. We gonna clown. We gonna play. We gonna teach. We gonna work. We gonna run. We gonna. Who y'all walked around the corner and see me? I got a nigga hemmed up. Give me your lunch money. Who y'all seen me bullying? Hell no, man. So yeah, this shit fun. I don't know, it just seems like everything you're talking about is nice and whatnot, but I don't really get you nowhere in life what I'm learning. I don't really get you nowhere. It seems like everything you're talking about. But I don't really get you nowhere in life what I'm learning. Hey man, try again, please. Yo, music that hard. I'm bullying niggas through my music. That's what the bullies say when you all allow them to bully you. That's what the bullies say when you all allow them to bully you. That's what the bullies say when you allow them to bully you. What do the bullies say when you allow them to bully you? What do the bullies say? Who is the bully? What is it? I'm about ready to log off though. And I ain't trying to be funny. This is me speaking. Sometimes I be like, I'm ready to log off. But I'm like, all right, I got to finish the game. And I want to see Malachi walk out. That's my thing. I want to see him walk out. And I want to be like, told y'all. And then I'm walk out. I'm ready to log out, these motherfuckers, man. Like, what the hell I want to do this shit? It's dumb. I just read every good story of like heroes on their hero journey, and then the people always turn on them. Something happens. They get accused of something, or they got to fight somebody that the people didn't want them to fight. Something happens, and the people turn on them. But I did write that song, play that drum, didn't I? When they turn the world against me, baby girl, just stay by the phone. You know what I'm saying? I know my story, but it's like, man, I don't be wanting to watch this shit like sometimes. Am I talking to anybody? I know it's 117 people on here. That's crazy. Cause I be forgetting how many people looking at me. Like, y'all just looking at me, bro. Like, bro. Stop looking at me, bro. Y'all just be looking at me. Why you don't want to put your face on the camera? Bro, y'all just be looking at a nigga, bro. Like, all I see is your eyes. Think about it, bro. Think how I feel. This is a big FaceTime call that I can't see none of y'all. Why don't y'all put y'all face on it? Everybody just looking at a nigga, bro. Damn. Y'all want me to say something else? What? What y'all want, man? Yeah, just be looking at you and shit. Some of y'all laying on y'all stomach, kicking y'all feet up. Some of y'all chilling. Some of y'all in the tub. Get out the tub. Yeah, you doing in the tub. Yeah, I see you. Yeah, you don't put the, yeah, you can, but it's the phone could still get wet. Get your ass out the tub, man. I ain't your damn Bubble Sud podcast. You chose to get on live. Man, you chose to get on my live too. Just watching me, just looking at me. Y'all don't even say shit, just be looking at a nigga, bro. Damn. Be a leader, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Man, this shit, hell. I enjoyed it, though. It was fun. I have lost respect for almost mainstream artists. I hear you. Gather the youth. I did. I'm waiting for the Telegram live. 9 p.m. I got you. Some bugging me. Where you think masonry came from? I don't know, bro. Ancient Egypt, possibly. How you God? How who God? I'm God because my name God. My name mean Omari. I ain't had no choice. They ain't just say God. They say his name Omari mean God. I'm like, bet. They're like the highest. I'm like, fuck. This is gonna come with some responsibility, huh? Go Google my name. Omari mean God the highest. Shit, nigga. That's why I'm God. But I ain't saying I'm the creator of the universe. That's a hold on. So you created everything? That ain't my thing. That somebody else might have did that. And if I did do that, I don't remember. But if I did do that, I want to talk to me. Say, nigga, what the fuck was I thinking? Who, me? Yes, I. Shit, nigga, me wanted to have fun. Man, hell no. Let me write the Bible. I'm gonna write a Bible. It's gonna be like, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth and was like, psych, nah. That's gonna be my Bible. It's gonna be 1 page long, 1 verse. In the beginning, God created the heaven and earth. Was like, man, hell no, never mind. That's gonna be the. I'm gonna make the Bible. I'm gonna sell it, bro. Y'all think I'm playing? I'm gonna make the Bible that's told by phase 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and was like, man, hell no. And then that's it. The end. Bro, what the fuck was I thinking? We ain't going back and forth. It ain't for a better dough. Huh? Oh, assalamu alaikum, Aki. I didn't know. I ain't see that part. I don't know what you're doing, though. Oh, you talking about source? That is not what I said, Toy. I said we ain't going back and forth about a duck. We ain't going back and forth. It ain't for a better dough. You got to be from Turkey somewhere. I wish to do a collab with you on consciousness. All right, that what's up. DM me. You got to tell God. You got to tell why God chose not to make the world. Nah, I ain't doing none of that. I'm writing that shit and then I'm gonna let it be what it is, nigga. That shit never happened. Adrenochrome? What about adrenochrome? And it repented the Lord? Nah, that's all the way in Genesis chapter 6. We wouldn't have got that far. Hell nah, nigga. There's too much shit going on. Yeah, I'm writing a Bible with 1 verse in it. The verse gonna be like, never mind. That's what they gonna say. Bro, we dealing with nigga made a mistake, bro. Really, they ain't telling us the truth. Nigga really made a mistake in the beginning of the book. Like, oh shit. He flooded everybody and missed. Man, hell no. And here we are dealing with all the extra shit. This nigga flooded the planet and missed. He missed, bro. It's all in the plan. Nah, that nigga's a strategist. He don't want nobody to say, man, you fucked up, nigga. Nah, I meant to do that. That was God playing me. I meant to do that. No, the hell you didn't. You were like, man, fuck. That was one of the verses there. And God was like, man, fuck. They just wrote it a different way. Translation, it repented the Lord that he created man. You like, man, fuck, man. These niggas had down there tripping. He sent some water and missed some niggas. He like, Noah, get you and your family out of here. Go now. Noah had a devil in his family. Nigga name was Ham. You got to know he was finna do some stupid shit. Ham. I mean, nigga named Ham, he gonna do some stupid shit for real. These niggas fucked it up, man. We need to stop. Everybody need to realize, man, everybody put their pencil down. Pencil down, hands up, now. I said put your pencil down. Time's up. I mean, whatever's on your paper right now, that's what's on your paper, man. I ain't finna wait for y'all to not be devils. If you a devil right now, I don't get no fuck. You just a devil now. Oh, I'm on my transformation. Nigga, it's too late. Whoever unjust, you unjust now. Whoever just, let them be just still. Shit. Nigga talking about I'm better in myself. Nigga, you ain't better yet? Better yet, log out. You know, keep running into the back of my head with the buggy and I'm going to stand here in front of you. Hell no, watch out, moving and pushing. Hey, man, it's getting real. So, I got to get my brother out of isolation. One of my brothers just went into isolation. Niggas, they hearing about it. Hey, man, I want to do 3 days isolation. So, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, when I said people around me, they don't mean me no good. When I said, you know what I'm saying? If you feel like I was talking about you, I'm talking about you. But if you didn't feel like I was talking about you, I'm not talking about you. That's how that works. Everybody that was like, surely you don't mean me, my Lord. He meant you surely. The Lord surely meant you. You notice that? It be the ones who speak up. You ain't talking about me, right? No, I'm actually literally talking about you. I wrote your name in my diary. It's actually literally you. This nigga Judas. You know what I'm saying? I'm only talking about what I'm talking about. If it ain't you, it ain't you. But really, you got to understand what this means. What does all of this mean? It means if I'm not doing it, ain't nobody going to do it until people are doing it. That's what it means. We got to get more people on this shit. Right? I'm showing people, man, fuck the industry, nigga. We moving like bosses out this motherfucker. Nigga, we damn near the blogs. People coming through, I'm letting people, man, listen. You see artists after artists, we going up. Look, people talking real shit. They get like, hey, man, everybody come with Farrakhan be talking about some real shit. They gonna be going big. You don't need these people no motherfucking more. Do your shit. Fuck them. Let them have that satanic ass shit and do your thing. That's for all of y'all. Don't sign up for another motherfucking competition. And unless it's me doing a music review, don't send your shit in to be music reviewed by these people. They don't give a fuck about your music. The only reason why I'm saying, is it me? Not just because I want you to give me some money. I'm just saying, I'll actually listen to your music. So that's something I did want to do. Well, you make your own decision. But I'll actually listen to your music. I'll actually listen to it, take note, and then tell you certain things you're going to be able to work on to be able to literally push yourself further. Other than that, man, y'all be sending money into these folk, listen to y'all music. They play that shit. They play 13 seconds, and then they be like, it hard. Next. What? It hard? Oh, that's fire. I like the beat. Bro, this is what you call a music review, nigga? What the fuck? Don't be sending that shit in them people. Don't be joining their competitions. You know what I'm saying? And don't be so damn hungry to jump on one of their damn labels. And hell nah, nigga, do your own thing. You got to get it out the mud, get it out the mud. But that's going to be the best way. It's going to be the best way, I promise you. Because let me tell you something. Shout out to all y'all. Those of y'all who, even when I did the thing where I said I'm going to do the private show, all y'all who copped the ticket, thank you. Right? All of y'all who were like, even just by saying it, me and 1440 Ty, we coming out with this album, right? We recorded on an iPhone. We're going to drop it in March. All of y'all who was like, it was like 100 some of y'all who were like, I'll buy it. Thank you for that. You don't understand what that means. That means just if 100 of y'all was like, yeah, and y'all did that, automatically just based off of that alone, that's $20 a piece. That's $2,000 going into the business. And we did something, we was able to show that we can sell something for $20 and people buy it, people fuck with it, it's quality, they get it directly to them. That's $2,000 that came straight to the business. One go to Ty, one go to myself, we go right to work. That's just $200. I want to sell, y'all ready? I said 1,000, right? Let's get it clear. Because, you know, I do this in my brain, right? I don't want to sell 1,000 copies. I was like, what am I doing? I want to sell 10,000 copies. That's what I want to do. And I want to keep track and keep note of every time we sold a copy. I'm going to do my own metrics, and I'm going to find out what the call is when you sell 10,000 units. Now, one of the brothers named Eternally Now, who some of y'all got introduced to him, he's one of the artists. He was like, yo, nigga, we can say this shit going emerald. I don't want to say 10,000 is emerald because I want to leave that up for like the being probably the highest that you can go. I don't know, maybe we go ruby or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll ask y'all what y'all want to call 10,000 units sold. You see? But I want to do our own industry. I want to do our own thing. I don't care. I don't want no Grammy. Listen, if they nominate me for a Grammy, I'm going to say no. If they want to give me a Grammy award, I'm going to be like, keep it. I'm going to let y'all know that. I don't want your trumpet. I'm waiting on the trumpets of the Most High, not the trumpets of the devil. Now, how many people said that? These niggas be saying they don't care nothing about a Grammy until they get nominated. And like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Let them know now. Don't nominate me for shit. I don't want your Grammy, nigga. I'm already bigger than y'all. You just don't know it yet. And we nominate Phase One. I don't care. Yo, Phase want to give you a Grammy. I don't give a fuck. I'm like Kanye when you were pissing on that shit. Yeah, we're like, I don't give a fuck about that Grammy. Yeah. That these people be caring. Oh, you went gold. You went platinum. I didn't need you to tell me that, bitch. That's your metrics. You know what I'm saying? Man, I want our own metrics. Nigga, let's do our own thing. 10,000 records sold. What y'all want to call that? Pick a stone. Shit. I like calling it Ruby because it'll be like I want it to be like one of the lower ones. Because I want to go big. I want to be like, nigga, we can sell up to 100,000 per project to get Emerald. Emerald is like 100,000 records. So, you know what I mean? I want to build our own shit. Nigga, when we say, hey, man, we got $10 for each record. We want to sell 100,000 copies. That's a million. Somebody be able to make $1 million off that shit because we big enough to be able to push this shit and say this is what we doing. So I don't want to call 10,000 Emerald. Nah. Emerald need to be the top. I think Emerald need to be 100,000 units sold. Right? Emerald need to be 100,000 units sold. I thought about Sapphire. I did think about Sapphire. I just don't know too much about it. But I did think about Sapphire. What color is Sapphire? Sapphire is blue, correct? I thought about that. It might need to align with the colors. The chakra colors, like the rainbow colors, it might need to align with that. But even still, that means that emerald probably couldn't be the highest then, right? Amethyst would need to be like the highest. But I like going emerald. I like the idea of that. But amethyst probably be like the highest then. We'll figure it out, man. How about this? All of y'all who coming over to the Telegram chat tomorrow, somebody bring that up. Bring that up and we'll figure it out there. I'll let y'all pick what the category is going to be called for our industry, for what we doing. I'll let y'all pick it. You know what I'm saying? The top ones, though, that I want to make sure we equated in it is emerald and amethyst. For all y'all who pulling up tomorrow for the private live, we'll talk about it there. We'll get it situated there. I ain't do the Telegram link yet. Chill. Everybody, listen. If you sitting there in your money, you supposed to test that number because once that number get tested, I'm lining you up. I'm just sending it to you. Same thing I did with the live. Those of y'all who came to the cooking show, that was a nice thing because I was able to pay Ty. I was able to pay E9. I was able to pay Sunday for that live. And they'll tell you that. So I'm not just saying something. Ain't like y'all sent money for a live for them to perform and then I pocketed the money. You know what I'm saying? I told them, I said, listen, we going to divvy this up. The thing is for everybody to be able to be supported, everybody to be able to eat, and we just starting off, so it might start off a little slower than, you know what I'm saying, we won't have millions yet, but we going to show people how to do it the right way, and we going to keep giving y'all the good music that you like, we're going to keep giving y'all the good information that you need, we're going to keep pushing you WAPU, and we're going to keep changing the realm out here like everybody said they wanted to happen. You seeing differences every time we step out. I see her as a different artist. You know what I'm saying? She different. She coming from a different background. and able to speak on real shit too. So you get to see that. You see that? So yeah, I'll put it out tomorrow. But I'm gonna be sending it to y'all individually, the link. And when you get in there, it sometimes, you know, you have to watch for a while, observe for a while before you just jump into something. So when you get in there, you know, it might not be active immediately, meaning you might not be able to say nothing immediately. You might have to listen first. You might have to see what's going on first so you get certain information. Right? I ain't gonna, you know, but the permissions of being able to screen record, I know people get other devices, all that, but of being able to just screen record and screenshot it, it ain't gonna be right there. You got to be in the moment present and see why I'm doing it, how I'm doing it. But when y'all see what it is, you'll see. You'll see. So pay 10 and text the number. That's what I said, do. I don't even think it's on my story no more. Did I keep it on my story? I don't even think it's on there no more. But if it is, maybe I gave people another opportunity. But yeah, you supposed to send 10 and text the number. Text the number, the receipt. Like text the receipt to that number. You know what I'm saying? And that, you go right on the list. The lineup is in my text messages. So it gets straight to you. But we'll talk about all that. My point is, man, we don't got to wait on these folk no more, y'all. Now we own. Like, y'all have to understand, we really own now. It's crazy, ain't it? Because, like, man, this shit been a long time coming. How long some of y'all been here? Y'all know that we got to the point where we can have 100 people on live, bro. When we had like 2, 3 people on live, 7 people on live. There's a lot of people that's big, they can't even have 100 people on live. We got 100 people on live, that's motion. And these days, but they having, people like Kodak Black, they have like 1,000 people. And then they got millions of followers. Nigga, people is here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Nigga, this shit right here, right, this shit here, nigga. 2022, shout out to you. Repost the story so I can pay and join. If I can remember, I'll repost it. Where is that? 2022, 2020, shout out to you. 2023, 4 or 5 years, yeah. Man, I've been here since like 1998, nigga. So, man, this shit, this shit is amazing. You know what I'm saying? I got some surprises coming too. But now we really excited about that project. I know I am. I know Ty is. We excited about that album. It's called Raggedy Microphone, so bear with us. That's the name of the album. Raggedy Microphone, so bear with us. Man, that shit hard to hear. I can't even play it for y'all. Y'all gotta get it. But it's gonna be $20, man. That's all. That's only because I'm hearing like to just make it be that. We could easily do it for like $10. So I just don't feel like I need to. I know 10 would be convenient, but I really just want to be like, man, I'm gonna tell people get their $20 ready, and we're gonna have a date eventually. But people gonna be able to get their 20. Let's do this shit. 10,000 copies. We sell 10,000 copies. I know how much it is. $200,000. That's gonna be the damn fundraiser for Pharaoh Clan Records happening right there in front of people. And then we're gonna get the categories. So even if we don't sell 10,000 copies, maybe we sell 5,000, or maybe we sell 1,000. 1,000 copies might be going Ruby. Ain't no telling. But y'all don't understand what I'm saying. You get 100 people to support you. That's a lot of people in this day and time. 1,000 people support you. That's a lot of people in this day and time. 10,000 people support you. That's a lot of people in this day and time. And for a realm, they done shifted so much where there's so much synthetic stuff happening for you to be able to preserve the authentic nature of music and why people do it in the arts. That is supreme. I didn't sell my soul to get here. Like that, when I go to rest, I feel great. Like I didn't let nobody play me. You know what I mean? They tried. They tried all the time. Along the way, they all tried to play me. Everybody I helped was trying to play me. All the people was getting... Niggas didn't know I was going to pass them. Because they couldn't foresee it. Because they was hot at the time. I'm like... I told my mom, I said... Like, I literally had said it to my wife first. And I told my homie, I said, man... And she like, what? I said, It's crazy. And she just looking at me. I said, like, I really did this shit. She was like, yeah. I'm like, yo, I did this shit. Like, Umi, I did this. Everybody who was trying to play me, I passed them. I said, now really be playing. Like, you see me open the door for other artists to come through. Don't forget, I can still pop my shit. I really be playing. I could still be dropping music videos every week. I really be playing. And even though I be playing, I pass everybody who played me. I see them niggas now. Niggas done signed music deals and they ain't getting nobody don't give a fuck no more. But niggas was signing with QCE, trying to shit on a nigga, all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I let niggas do it. I had a plan. I'm not even done. I post a video now of me rapping my music, gonna go up. But back in the day, I used to have to fight to get views. Go listen to that Distance song. That's real. We are here, y'all. Now what y'all want to do? The same way y'all be getting on live, talking to me, you can bring ideas on here. And we talk about it. What you want to do with this? What y'all think about this? Shit, we building something new in real time. Fuck they rules. We don't need to stream music how they be streaming music. Nigga, let's go back to CDs. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, we don't even got to do CDs. Let me tell you how we going to do it with the 1440 Time album. Me and 1440 Time. We'll do some CDs. Them going to be our vinyls. We'll make some CDs. The main thing is, nigga, we going to send you the songs. We going to text you. We'll be like, yo, here go the song. I'm going to text you the songs. It ain't going to be no automated shit. I hate that. You know what I mean? We're going to text you the songs. You're going to get the songs. We're going to text you the art. Meaning the album cover going to be texted to you. Then you'll have the option to get physical copies. That ain't going to be $20 though. So a physical copy might be $100. But still, you'll have a physical copy of the CD shipped to you. With whatever come with that. The autographs, the letter, the sleeve, the whatever we put in, we'll do whatever the fuck we want to do because ain't no rules to this shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I can't wait. We'll be able to see you. That means you'll be able to send it and then text the receipt. You know what I mean? And then when you do that, what can we do? Send it straight to you. Straight to you. You get all of it. You know what I mean? My mom was like, you might want to bring his people in. There's going to be a lot of people doing that. I'm like, shit, I'll sit there all day. I'll sit there all day. Nigga, I don't give a damn if it's 10,000, 20,000 copies we got to send out. I'll sit there all day and text that shit. Sit one person. All right, I got 9,999 more. Sit that out. All right, 9,998. Shit, nigga. I enjoy this type of stuff because, like, when my engineer fell out with me, I ain't looking at it as nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? My engineer switched up, so I was like, hey, look, we're going to have to start building a studio. I wasn't playing. Hold on. You see that right here? We got the interface. We got the little mic guard thing. We got the mic. You know what I'm saying? I got to get another computer, though. That's another thing. Not even that. I don't have to get another computer. I might need to get another interface. Because them interfaces be hooking up to them programs you got to download. Y'all know that. Some of y'all. And the one I had, the computer I got right now, it won't let the software get on the computer. So I might get another interface. I might go with the Scarlett. Even though I fuck with the Apollo. Even though I thought about getting the computer from the dude. Because the dude was selling a computer. But he don't got Pro Tools on there. So I'm like, then I'm going to have to find out Pro Tools. I'm like, man, that's a lot of stuff. But that's how it is. Sometimes you got to build shit from the ground up and figure it out on the way. So I'm figuring it out. I ain't know some of this stuff. So we figured it out. But I might have to get another interface, though, just to make it work. But I got the microphone. I got a good mic. The microphone I got is the Newman. Yeah. Just let y'all see what's going on. I wasn't playing. You probably can't even see it, though. I wasn't playing. I went and got one. There's a good-ass mic, too. You know what I mean? And it wasn't just me. The brothers came together and we're making it happen. We doing that shit behind the scene. We ain't even talk about it. I'm just letting y'all see. We just made that shit happen. Next thing you know, stuff started coming together. You know what I mean? So eventually we'll just be able to record. We don't gotta even deal with no engineer. Cause I'm an engineer. And I'm not just saying that I niggas be like, I engineer, they should be trash. No, I'm an engineer. So when that happened, I'm like, you know what? I'm about to record an album on an iPhone. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to them days when I ain't have that. And I had to do this shit myself. Niggas forget, I'll go back to them days. I'll never stop. I'll tell it, they'll be a part of my story. Say, hey man, my engineer fucked up, whoop. I'm moving on without him. You see, and then they will start from the bottom. Because that's me. I ain't finna bow down. Nigga, you got me fucked up talking to my mama like that. That's what it was. It's like, all right, that what's up. Hey, look, I'm gonna give him 6 hours. If he don't come back by 12 a.m. and apologize to how he was just speaking to you, it's over with. He ain't come back, moved on. I ain't even tell him. He don't even know. I ain't even say, we will no longer be doing business. I know him since I was 14. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. Nobody ain't gonna do that. So you never bow down, never lose your soul, never compromise. And never bitch out, because you be done did that, then you lose your soul still. When it's time, you might gotta get in that dirt again, and that's what we gonna do, and we doing that now. But that opened the door for something else. I said, yo, let's do this album. Actually, I didn't even say that. Really, I was about to do the album. 1440 times and walked in. I was like, hey, you want to get on this one? Either I asked him or he asked me. Either way, he wound up on the song. I was like, nigga, let's do this as a collab album. You see what I'm saying? Same thing, Sunday walked in. Sunday walked in was like, she just started writing. So she on the album too as a feature. You know what I mean? But hey, this shit's fun. I started getting up excited to go down to the studio. I was more excited to go down to the studio and just rap on an iPhone mic than I ever been since I started rapping at the Omen Agency studio. Like, I was really excited. I'm like, nigga, I can rap anything and say anything. I know I'm building something that people gonna fuck with this. Even if 100 people purchase, it don't matter. We did it. Like, we did it. We bucked the system that says, nigga, you gotta rely on this. No, we don't. So that's what we doing, y'all. Let's put our minds together. Let's put our finances together. And let's just keep building. That's where we at. Y'all see these artists? And some more artists are gonna be coming too. Right? We with us here right now. Some more. I'm gonna play you one of our songs too before I get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? This gonna be big. And we're gonna keep going. And once we do it once, we're gonna be able to do it more times. So when you see me come out, me and 1440 Ty, and we able to do this album, this is gonna open the door for other people to do it the same way. Now they coming out with other apps where you can do direct to consumer sales. I don't know much about one of these apps. I'm gonna show them. I don't even know if I want to do that though, because I don't know. I got to see what they talking about. Like, if they want anything, they want a dime, literally. No. We do it ourselves. If these people can download an app and come and get a song from us through an app, nobody can't just text my phone. I'm going to send it to you. They got people think that, and I think they doing that because they see where the direction of what we doing is going. Like, certain people are waking up saying, I don't need these stream platforms. I don't need y'all. So I think they're trying to do apps and stuff to shift the attention back over to the middleman. We don't need y'all. The only middleman that'll be needed is the internet. And for somebody's phone to be off. You know what I mean? Which one would y'all rather do? Y'all rather go onto an app so that you can click and purchase something from me? Or you just text my phone and be like, yo, hey, I just sent it. Can I get that? Da-da-da-da, woo-da-woo. Just text me. I'm going to send it to you. That's what I want. I want it to be like that. Because we fight like that. All right, let me let you hear a song. How much for that feature? I ain't really doing no features right now.
Been missing my gauges, traveling back through the ages. Great pyramids ageless, straight out the womb turning pages. Always wondering how I earned this, dealing with self-inflicted burdens. All this love that I'm burning, till I'm white, I'm rebirthing. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I know nothing's in the way of my dream. Glowing and fighting's why I'm on this team. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. A Nicki said I had to find my way. Echoum is who I hit my knee. Be still and do not move. I have to face that I've been called rude, disrespectful. Just fix your attitude. Got my eyes open by day, yeah, I too. Darling, I'm swimming right up the stream. Water's here this low, it's got a heavy bleed. I need to free, I need a breather. Floating up through the waves, kicking my hands up, feed my heart something to save. I need a savior. Give me the strength to hold on to this anchor. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I know nothing's in the way of my dream. Glowing and fighting's why I'm on this team. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. A Nicki said everyone had to find my way. Echoum is who I hit my knee.
Y'all make sure y'all follow. I got a pen. This shit official. Let's see. Baby. Where's the other one at? What is it called? No Fear. Oh, you probably send it. Yeah, probably send it to probably send it to her.
Let me take you back to a time that was before. A time you can return to through the door that is your core. You spoke an ancient language that aligned you with the stars. These tones belong to you, let's relearn what they are. By way of usabati, wasabini, not a fact. This bati, asabe, sabati, ahada facts. Get these tones together and connect them with a line. Hold on to the rope and now you're walking with the line, yeah. This is the language of time. Say them one letter at a time. Do it now, don't waste a try. This is the language of time. Feel the vibrations in your spine. We're ascending to the sky. Hey, oh, be, ka, cha, de, z, ja, fa, ga, re, he, ha, I, je, ka, he, la, me, o, pe, pata, a, re, sa, she, ta, le, u, va, we, x, ya, ze, z. Hold on to the rope and now you're walking with the line, yeah. This is the language of time. Say them one letter at a time. Do it now, don't waste a try. This is the language of Z, ja, e, f, ga, re, p, ha, i, j, ka, re, la, ne, o, pe, pta, ha, re, s, sa, she, t, ta, fe, u, va, we, x, ya, ze, z. Hold to the rope and now you're walking with the line. Yeah. This is the language of time. Say them the letter out of time. You and I don't waste a shine. This is the language of time. Feel the vibrations in your spine. We're ascending to the sky.
Alright, before we get up out of here, I'm gonna show y'all one of these songs from the Raggedy microphone, but bear with us. I'm gonna show y'all one of these, and then, cause we're gonna do that. Yeah, we got 8 recorded, so, I mean, we probably end up with like 19, I ain't gonna hold you. Only reason why we ain't been recording lately, cause one of my people's in isolation. We probably done had about 12 by now. But I'm probably do like maybe 19. 19 probably be a good number. No, nigga, I'm gonna show them one of them. He told them no. I'm gonna show them one of them, nigga. Yeah. I'm gonna show them one of them, nigga. Damn. They gonna have 19. All right, here go one of them. Hey, my daddy, nigga. Yeah. He said he can't help it. Now we vibing. He's all right. They gonna be 19 of them, bro. Damn. I ain't gonna show no more. We need to get a cover, though. But that's what I want to do when we get to March. I want to do all that. I want to make sure the cover and all that's professional. So when we promoting it, it's still going to be professional. All that. All right? Let's do it. Okay, let me come in here and come in dear the topic. Loyalty is out of style, but I'm gonna still rock it. Ride it through it and never mind. Cool, ain't got no privacy. Disclaimer, before you argue me, this shit get ugly. The beauty's in the eye of the beat. Over on the Odyssey, my journey look like natural Afro cocoa butterflies to me. I turn it up like that show jam and I'm on the arts and you nodding, but ain't no time to sleep. On the way to Big Mama house for cornbread and collard greens. You a real nigga, you can go ahead and buy with me. You a bitch nigga, you can stand out to the side with me, please. Let me take over the topic, they can't hop when we leave. We get on top like mountainous prophets. If I don't like you, I want you to know. What you know, what you know, what you know. Fuck up out my session, call my door. Cause you turn out, cause you turn out, cause you turn out. Hey, everybody in this bitch is lit. You don't want no problem, you ain't no shit. Got me a new wagon cause it fit. With the wipers on that bitch going swish. Everybody in this bitch is lit. You don't want no problem, you ain't no shit. Hey, got me a new wagon cause it fit. With the wipers on that bitch going swish. What we doing?
We doing what we got to do, my nigga. And if we don't do it, then who responsible, my nigga? Ain't none of my options not so cool. Fucking the world, but all fool. Went from a part of kids to this all cool. It ain't fuck all juice, fuck y'all juice.
Oh, shit.
The ones
Oh, shit. Okay, I can't play it. Some of this shit we gonna be able to say. Some shit we gonna be able to say on the... No, nigga, you told me, but I forgot. Some shit we gonna be able to say on here. We can't. Oh, shit. Some shit we ain't gonna be able to say, nigga. But on the album, we can say whatever the fuck we want to say. Shit, nigga. Shit. We can say what we want to say on the album. So when you get the album, you'll be able to. I'm gonna play another one though. Not that one. Can't play that one. God damn, nigga. Shit.
Is it just a newborn thing? The light can make a song go cry. They ask me why the cage bird sings, but probably.
Nah, you know what? It project too powerful. I can't play it. I can't play these. Get it when it comes. Get it when it comes. It's too powerful, y'all. It gotta be what it gotta be. You know, I love being able to come on here. Y'all know we'll do that with all the albums. I'll play every song and then still release it. This one, this special. I can't. You just gotta get it. But it's gonna be worth it. Like, you can hear it. Like, yeah, it is different. I can't play it. All right. I'll talk to y'all soon. We got more stuff on the way. Based on what y'all hearing, how many people say, okay, I'll get the album? Based on what y'all hearing. We ain't even got the cover art, none of that. How many people be like, you know what, I'm gonna get the album? How many people say that? Album gonna be $20. It's gonna be like 19 songs. They're gonna text it straight to you. You know what I mean? And the goal will be to sell 10,000 copies. And we recorded the whole album off an iPhone mic. Literally. You can tell, but you can't tell. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's exciting. That's exciting. Yeah, that nigga started going in. He said certain shit. I forgot he said certain shit. Oh, we're gonna be able to say what we want to say on here though. But this ain't gonna be streamed out on the internet, none of that. Of course, you might have people that leak it. But no, I'm not uploading it to streaming platform. It's gonna be CDs, maybe USBs, might do USBs. But CDs, for sure. And the main thing is gonna be digital. The CD is gonna be $100 a piece, is what I'm thinking. CD gonna be $100. We might do merch, all that. We're gonna do a whole rollout. Merch, CDs, you know, the interviews, and the sales and promo and pushing it. And maybe a music video, but it's like, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that. Because the album ain't out, how we gonna do a music video? Unless we do a music video and put it on a DVD. You see what I'm saying? So people be able to get the DVD with the music video on it. You know? Or we'll do the music video and keep it private and send you the link. So you'll have it, whichever one. I like both, so we probably do both. So you'll have the actual DVD with, you know, MP4, yeah, the MP4 or the DVD. Well, we can't be put this shit, man, this shit hard. The album. Da, 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 da. I'm like, man, I can't play this shit. Da, 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 da. It's too powerful. And I want to get back in the studio. As soon as my brother get out of isolation, I'm going back in the studio. He get out at 3 a.m. He been in there 3 days. Well, yeah, I'm excited, y'all. Raggedy microphone, but bear with us. We got 8 songs recorded so far. Everybody in this bitch is lit, lit, lit. You don't want no probably ain't no shit, shit, shit. Caught me a new wagon cause it fit, fit, fit. With the wipers on that bitch going swish, swish, swish. And we lit. Yeah, this gonna be fun. What else some ideas y'all got? Like, cause we got some of the way we gonna roll it out. What's some other ideas y'all got? You know what the name is, Raggedy Microphone, but bear with it. What's somebody thinking about? We got the title. We ain't did the cover art yet, but I don't want to do no AI cover art. I want to do like back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying? Do a photo shoot and pick which one we gonna do. But this same formula, like some vinyls. But I was saying, the vinyl, you know what I'm thinking about? The vinyl, I want to make the vinyl be the CDs, but also I'm not gonna shut that idea down completely. Because what I'll probably do is sell like not just the CDs, but the CD player with it. You know what I'm saying? We get some CD players, we wrap them, and sell the CD and the CD player. So that'll be a guarantee, like they'll be able to play it. Also, there's another guy, I ain't gonna say too much, but somebody I know, they do some fire shit. I ain't gonna say too much. Because I don't want people to try to do what I do first. But they make some fire shit, though. So I might do a few of them. I ain't posted around? Probably not. Probably not. Only because of the limitation, but I ain't gonna shut it down. So if I do, it's because you mentioned it and I thought about it. I want to do a real fire ass like cover. You know what I'm saying? And not AI. Like I want to take this shit and, you know, probably take a photo off in the hood somewhere or go back to where I used to be at where I was recording certain shit. You know what I mean? We'll pick a location, figure it out. But Raggedy Microphone. What y'all think about the title? Raggedy Microphone, but bear with us. The iPhone mic. Post it live? I don't know about that. But somebody did record it though, but I don't know about posting the whole thing on here. Cause I said I was talking about a lot of stuff. You know, it's one thing to be live talking about some shit, but when you post stuff up, people get the flag and get shit, da-da-da-da, woo-da-woo, ain't got time. Yep. What I'm not thinking about? Title. What else? We got the title. Make a book full of pictures you don't use for the cover. That's hard. That's hard. We need to be getting footage to document it. That's hard though. A photo book. That hard. And we I'm already in March mentally. I'm ready for this shit. Yeah. What y'all would want to come with it? Cause you get the songs, you get the cover art. What's some other stuff like that be added in there? I could throw in like, but I don't know how we'll have to. I could throw in like the Logic, cause we record on Logic. Like, nah, cause I'll be telling too much. So I ain't gonna tell too much right now. No, I'm gonna ram my mouth. Raggedy iPhone merch. Raggedy iPhone. What's it called? Raggedy microphone. Raggedy microphone merch sound fire. Yeah, that sound hard. I'm thinking about maybe we could also add in like raw vocals. Like acapella, like some of the raw vocals, or I don't know. We'll figure it out though. But I like the Raggedy iPhone merch idea. That's fine. Raggedy microphone. Raggedy microphone toy. I don't know about that, but it could be fine though. Raggedy microphone. Shit, nigga, me and 1440 Ty could form a band, nigga. Our band be called Raggedy Microphone. Shit. And we do this shit often. But how it sounding to y'all though? From what y'all heard. I know it's an iPhone, so it ain't gonna sound like but it ain't supposed to sound like the studio shit. It's supposed to sound like an iPhone, but it's fine. I like this shit. Like, I'll be listening to this shit over and over. And every time I get up, I want to record another one. I've been going through withdrawal for the past 3 days. Keychain for the USB. They're hard. Yeah, CD's gonna be fire. A vinyl would be hard too. There's some other shit though. You got the merch. It just sound like all the back in the day shit, like the maybe some snapbacks. I'm gonna think about it though, cause it's different things that could be passed along. I appreciate that, Nefertiti. This shit fire. I can't even play them for y'all though. That shit crazy, really hard though. That only thing eat me up, I can't even play it for y'all, man. I only play the first 10 seconds.
Is it just a newborn thing? The light can make us all go cry. They ask me why the cage bird sings, but probably only God knows why.
Nigga excited, bro. Like, you know this shit, I can't even play it. Like, I ain't even able to play these songs for y'all. I can't do it, bro. It's just too far, bro. Like, it's too much. Can't. That's why you said no. I should listen to him. It's gonna be fun though. So we're gonna do about 11 more songs. I think 19 is a good amount. It's a good amount. What y'all think? 19? 19 songs. Yeah. Throw in some interludes. I mean, maybe some other bonus tracks, stuff like that. The bands used to do what? Oh, yeah, I know what you're saying. I see what you're saying, Mello. Na 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 na. Hey, man.
Is it just a newborn thing? The light can make us all go cry. They ask me why the cage bird sings, but probably only God knows why.
Anything beyond that, I can't play because it's like, it gets so different after that. it gets so different. Should be 2 seasons. Should be 2 seasons. Should be 2 seasons. Should be 2 seasons. 19, yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. He said, bro, you gonna be able to get the album, man. March. It coming. So we need to start promoting this shit like on our lives and shit, on our stories. We need to start promoting it. Telling people it coming. So you build the hype up. Really, you know what I'm saying? Definitely on your story, but like you can also make video about it too. Just to get people ready. Tell them what we did. But don't tell them how we did it though. That's the only thing. Don't tell the people how we did it until I ain't even think we gonna ever really tell nobody how we did this shit though. I don't even think we gonna tell nobody, bro. Unless we sell that with it, shit. Nigga want the blueprint, you can buy it separately. Blueprint so separately. Shut up, hey man, you can get the blueprint separately. We'll walk you through it. But nigga don't know how to do this shit, I promise. How difficult would it be to get on the streaming service? I don't want it on streaming services. I'm being for real. I don't want it on streaming services. The blueprint is crazy. Yeah, we might sell the blueprint, literally call it the blueprint. And just sell it separately. So people learn how to do it. They damn self. Nigga, we break the whole fucking machine. Nigga, fuck all that. Hey man, listen, let's go back to regular raw sounds. Y'all ready? Go. That shit glitched. Don't even tell nobody how to. Hey man, until we roll it out. Then once everybody get that shit, hey man, you can do this yourself. Tell your people you recorded this on an iPhone. And you did. I'll show you how to do it. And then how you do it. I got an hour. In an hour, I got to walk my brother out. Then I'm probably go to the studio. We probably do a show too, like a pro cert, a digital show. That's what I want. That's what I was saying. Cause we got the album. We got to tour it. We probably tour it. That'll be interesting. Like if you on the list, we'll tell you where we're gonna be at, or you get tickets. I don't know. Maybe we'll sell tickets to a private show. We perform it. So pro cert tickets. You get the pro cert too. That'll be fun. Then another way, like this is fundraising, but people ain't just giving money. They able to like get a product out of it. The world needs a project like this. I appreciate that.
Is it just a newborn thing? The light can make us all go cry. They ask me why the cage bird sings, but probably only God knows why.
What's so crazy? This shit sound better than a lot of the shit he need to be recording. This shit sound better than it's an iPhone. Sound better than a lot of the shit he need to be doing. On fire with the shit though. We can do volumes of this shit, nigga. I don't know, man. I'm a mastermind. I be thinking so far ahead, nigga. I'm thinking about 2030. Even though it's gonna be a little late. If you know. But we can do volumes, nigga. Volume 1, Volume 2. Raggedy microphone, but bear with us. Second album will be microphone still raggedy. Hey Ty, you need to do some you need to do like a solo song. You need to do a solo song and make like two or write like 2 songs that I can feature on. Start balancing it out some. But you definitely need, like, I got a solo on here, so you need a solo. You need a solo song too. That's what I was thinking though, like the tour be us popping up in different parts around the internet. Ain't nobody gonna know until we get over there. Yeah, we done went Emerald and the microphone's still raggedy. Yep. Recording on the voicemail is wild. That's insane. Please start posting on your YouTube again. I will. It's gonna be on my main one though. Come to Dallas. I don't know about that. That ain't no glaze. I understand that. I'm glad to hear that. That's why I say take me back to them SoundCloud days. It just feels like that. But I enjoy this shit. I ain't gonna tell everybody to record on the mic, but I'm like, man, this shit fun. I don't think some people might not believe it was recorded on an iPhone. I mean, if you know sound, you'll be able to tell. Some people ain't gonna believe it.
Imagine me having to be alive to see the vision I had before your eyes. The least that anyone could do is be advised, be briefed. Like this short, but we ain't hiding.
Nigga hard, bro. The soul of Tupac is alive and well. It does start with the song.
Imagine me having to be alive to see the vision I had before your eyes. The least that anyone could do is be advised, be briefed. Like this short, but we ain't hiding.
He say it's hard cold, he need a mind clear code at a crossroads. And it's dark, just a little nigga spinning red, like it's finna get mold in a cesspool.
I don't care what you can teach me about the 13th Amendment. What do you have in your database about standing on business? Uncle Tom, Auntie Sally.
It's gonna be fun. All right, we gotta finish it though, because we got 11 more songs to do. We're gonna drop it in March. So y'all go ahead and get y'all Twitter together. Now, when y'all get the album, y'all gonna be able to like make y'all videos and stuff and brag about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to put it out there, you put it out there however you want to put it out there. That's on you. We got 8 right now, yep. We got, I ain't gonna say the, yeah, man. I almost said the track list, Nick. And we got 8 now. All right, my life in the end. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. We'll be back on. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe shit that ain't even being hyped up. That might be trying to slide past. Peace in the Lamb. It's truly wonderful. I do, I should.